welcome to our pod stream.
Our pod stream, is that what we're calling it now?
Ever since we brought up the fact that
Ever since you brought up
since I brought up the fact that we are kind of existing both as a stream because we are and a podcast because we say we are, I'm so uncertain of what I'm supposed to say.
What are we? Let's have this existential crisis right now.
Is there any other time to have it, though?
Live on stream is obviously the best way to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we have an audience to keep us...
For our mental breakdown.
Yeah, I think it will keep us sane. Because normally when you have, like, a breakdown of sorts, or, like, a crisis of sorts, I feel like it's a very independent experience, and the echo loop that happens makes it more. But with a third, I mean, normally it would be a second, but we're both here, so that's already two. Yeah. But with a third person, at least, third sphere of...
third party.
Right. Less likely to happen, to be a full...
Yes.
Echo, you know what I mean?
Definitely. Totally. 100%.
It makes the most sense to me. But yeah, hi, welcome!
Hi!
Welcome to our show. We can say that. We're anddragons. We're Dungeons and Dragons character creation show.
Yes.
Yeehaw. If you didn't know, I'm Claire. And McKaylee's frozen. Or not.
That's how you say my name.
You're
spelled above me. Fuck me. What happened? Okay, hold up. Let me change this. This is gonna be really bad for half a second.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be fine.
Does anybody notice that?
You keep talking.
I am. Don't worry. Does anybody notice that my little guy over here is also wearing a flower crown? And by flower crown, I mean that he's just wearing a flower on his head. Look at him. He's so handsome. I'll show him to you. Look at that guy. Look at him. So cute. Just great. Just adorable. Yes. The goodest boy that never lived. Because he's porcelain. Don't tell him. It's fine.
Damn, Claire, how rude of you.
You froze for a moment, but I heard your audio like regular times. But
nice.
hey, that's
Am I back?
You're back. Yeah, you're back.
Wonderful.
Were you expecting to be back?
Well, I just changed my to my hotspot. Let's go, Wi-Fi.
Hotspot Club. Here we are, duct tape and sewn together, as per usual, as is our brand at this point. We're having a good time, and before we get into anything, today's really cool. Today is. Do you know why, McKaylee?
Why is that, Claire?
Well, first off, we're all wearing flower crowns, and that is one reason. Number two is that we're building a character today that has a completely happy backstory.
Yes.
As opposed... We
built the most tragic character last week.
It was really sad.
Tragic character this week.
Lighter vibes.
On this Robert.
you looked really cute frozen there because you were just like that.
I'm going to murder somebody.
No, you can't. It's the happy stream this week, McKaylee. You're not allowed.
Fuck, you're right. Oh no.
But the other thing that's very cool, that we don't fully understand all of the parameters of because it's brand new, is that we've got like at least 50 friends on Twitch, which means that we're the affiliate people. What is an affiliate person? We don't know. Do we know, McKaylee?
What we do know is that we're gonna be making emotes. And
oh yeah, we can make emotes. We can be more twitchy, I guess, is the vibe.
We're real Twitch streamers now. We're legit.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. But the thing about it is that we definitely don't know how to do anything yet because we are uncertain. So if something just, I don't know, if there's like a, I don't know, there's like a random ad or something, we don't know how to turn it off. We don't know what's happening.
A thing that happens now is that we get ads. We don't know how that works and how to not do that. So
yeah, because we want.
So sorry.
If that happens today, that's not our intention.
Yes. We're gonna do our best to not have ads because that's dumb. And
yeah, and if we do change anything, it'll probably just be as dorky as everything has always been for us, with us.
That's true.
But hey, so somebody put a badge on our shoulders or something.
Hey. Let's go.
I am also on my hotspot because we're hotspot hotties, I guess. I don't know.
Nice.
But how is everything looking, McKaylee? Because I can't see.
I mean, where I'm at right now looks wonderful. Looks great. Amazing. Actually, though, it keeps, dropping and shit, but I think that's mostly just me. All looks great.
Spicy. Well, chat, let us know if you can't hear or see us or something at any point, or if something is chaos, because we do tell you to expect chaos, but that kind of chaos is, we could try to fix that. Regular chaos just happens. But yes, as we were saying, we are anddragons, and we're gonna build a Dungeons and Dragons character today, and we're gonna walk through it. Level 3. Because
I feel like we always have to say that.
Because that's where all the classes get a subclass, and we want to talk about backstory as well, and that's a nice bring it around with the flavor of the subclass, and maybe if it affects our backstory or not. But yeah. So real quick before we get into it, we do this every time. I'm just gonna run through some disclaimers because I don't know, it just feels like we should.
Yeah. Not getting sued is real nice.
Yes, because we are so threatening.
We're very threatening. Look at these flower crowns there. Come on.
Do you feel afraid?
Be scared.
Be very scared.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Anyway. Disclaimers, right. So,
yes.
First and foremost, we're not affiliated with Wizards of the Coast. We're just not. Also, this isn't going to be as much of a problem this week because we're building a happy character backstory. But we are doing story building in Dungeons and Dragons, which is, fantasy and sometimes involves violent or traumatic or tragedy related things. Not this week, but sometimes we talk about stuff like that, and it gets absurdly deep and dark, because normally we're pretty dumb, and by dumb we mean goofy. But yes, there's that, and then despite her wholesome vibe here, with all the abundance of flowers, we do curse because we're in our early 20s. So
let's go.
Don't be dismayed by the wholesome appearance of us. We are still wholesome, but we're just spicy wholesome, I guess. I don't know.
Spicy wholesome. That's the way to put it.
Yep. That is the way to put it. No other ways will work.
True. No. We don't accept other ways in the pod.
We accept no other ways at all.
We a pod stream, or are we a streamcast? What'd you call us? Like a podcast? Or, because we're not a podcast, we're not a stream, but we are a stream, but we are a podcast. So are we a podcast, a pod stream, or a streamcast?
Pod stream or streamcast? Which one sounds better, you guys? I don't know. I think it would be cute to marry to Frankenstein them together like that, but pod stream or streamcast. If I knew how to set up a poll, I would, but maybe in the future, when our technology is at one with us,
with our thoughts and ideas.
Yeah, then, and only then, will we know precisely what is up.
For sure.
Spicy. All right. Well, do you want to start building this character, McKaylee?
Let's start building this character, this super happy, fun-loving character that's not going to be tragic at all.
I think it's going to be more of a challenge to do that. Honestly. What do you think, McKaylee? I think it's going to be more of a challenge to build no one's completely happy, but, like, no one's also completely sad. Like, we did have glimpses of happiness.
In a moment of happiness.
Yeah.
With last week's character, Ira Illuminaris, which,
wasn't
thank you,
it
Marshall.
Illuminous?
If you're on. Illuminous. Yeah, that's what it is. Illuminous. Yeah. She was an owl folk wizard who was very fucking sad because of so many reasons, including cutting off her wings, letting her lover sacrifice herself, and getting trapped in a library for thousands of years without any human contact.
And her siblings inadvertently dying or disappearing because she has some guilt there. If it's whether or not it's her fault is irrelevant, but she's got guilt. But none of that today. Okay.
Nope.
McKaylee, you ready to transition?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
All right.
Are you ready, Claire?
Give me a second.
Okay.
No, I am not ready. And I am the only one who needs to be ready in this situation.
That's why I asked you.
I am completely unready in all aspects of the word, despite the fact that I am the one who said, "Are you ready?" But hey, be prepared for a great transition.
It'll be wonderful when we get there.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yep. And go. Do 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 Wow. Wasn't that a time?
It was very good.
Welcome to our... Claire. Hey, you know, it's a vibe. It's happening.
Just for anybody who is curious, Claire is running all of tech and writing things this week. So everybody, like, shout out to Claire. She's doing fucking amazing. We love to see it.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Cool. This is our character sheet. It's a character sheet, but it's like halfway. It's like halfway there, I guess.
Have all the scary lines for numbers that are overwhelming and lots. It's got some lines, some bubbles for numbers. It's just got the important stuff that we need to make just a quick character and build the backstory.
Yes. So, I guess, you know, we can go ahead and we will address everything on this sheet. So if you're confused about something, feel free to let us know in chat, or we'll get to it. I promise. Never fear, especially if you're making a D&D character with us for the first time. We'll explain everything. Absolutely. But yeah, this is just like a shortcut, and it doesn't have class information on here because we're doing that a little bit later. So,
yeah.
Do you want to get started, McKaylee?
Sure. I'm rolling today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just double check. Okay, just want to double check before I do anything. Okay. Also, I got new dice on Friday, and these are one of them. They're very pretty, and I'm gonna roll them for our race. Alright. I got a 40, which is a hub.
A who?
I think I froze.
A who?
Hobgoblin. A hobgoblin.
Are we a hobgoblin of the Feywild again, or just a hobgoblin?
We are just your regular old hobgoblin.
This is the second time I think we've made a hobgob.
When was the other hobgob?
Oh, you were not here.
I was not. That one was with Mia, right?
Yeah. Hobgob. But we're just a regular hobgob, right?
Yeah, we are not a hobgoblin of the Feywild. Yeah. Hobgoblins are pretty cool. They're pretty lit. Would you like to know about hobgoblins, Claire?
Of course I would like to know about. I also, disclaimer, I call them hobgobs because it makes me giggle, but they are hobgoblins. They are hobgoblins, but yes. If you catch me saying hobgob, it's because I can't get over it. it's just...
You know, hobgoblins are kind of like, typically, like, they're monsters, so I'm very excited to make a monster a very happy monster. It'll be cute. We're gonna have a little happy monster running around.
Happy hobgob! Woo! Hobgob!
So, this is from Volo's Guide to Monsters. Your constitution is going to increase by 2.
Okay.
We are very hardy as a hobgob. And then our intelligence score increases by 1. So we're pretty smart.
Hobgob.
We're smart and hardy. And then for age, we mature at the same rate and live about as long as humans do. So That's pretty cool. We don't have to think about any new aging thing, like with Grung, where they're like mature at the age of 1 year, and it gets confusing. Alignment, I'm gonna just read this just because, but we're definitely not gonna follow this. But they give suggestions on how you should align your character based on their race, which is just a suggestion.
Yeah.
But it says that like Hobgoblin society is built on like structure and an unforgiving code of conduct. and they tend towards lawful evil. So that's fun.
Wow. You know.
Our size is gonna be like, actually, it's pretty much the same as humans. We're between 5 and 6 feet tall.
Cool.
It's a little bigger than humans. And then we weigh between 150 and 200 pounds. And our size is medium. Our base walking speed then is 30 feet, which is pretty average. We also have dark vision within 60 feet of us. So that's nice.
Wow. Dark vision.
Also, we get something really fun. We get martial training. So we are proficient with 2 martial weapons of our choice, and light armor. So, I'm going to roll a D100 with my other set of new dice, because I got another set of new dice. Well,
cute.
I got 2 new sets this weekend because I had 22, and I just turned 24, and so I wanted 24 sets of dice.
And now you're back to everyone liking you.
Yeah. It's okay, Claire, you'll be there soon.
It's okay. I feel like people don't think not to like me, and so I'm here for the challenge.
That's true. I got an 18 on our list of martial weapons, so we are proficient in a great sword. And then for our other martial weapon, we are also proficient in a net. Yes!
Oh, net! Oh my god. Net. That's very good.
That's so much fun. Okay. So we get a, what did I say? Is it a great sword? And a net. Amazing.
Net.
We're like a little gladiator. So cool. Okay, we also get one more thing besides our languages. We get saving face, which is about not showing fear and weakness in front of like your allies.
Oh, right.
So if you miss an attack roll or fail an ability check or saving throw, you gain a bonus to the roll equal to the number of allies you can see within 30 feet of you. Maximum of 5. So you can't have like 20 allies within like 30 feet. You can't be in like war and be like, I see 20 people around me and like they're all allies.
This makes
sense. 20 to your roll.
Because we're building a happy character. My brain says that we are. I feel like when we save face, we we have to like, I don't know, laugh or giggle or some shit, because it's like we're saving face, but like we're not like, oh no, I made a mistake, like oops, my bad. I'm still cool, you guys.
Oh no. Might be.
Yeah. Pretty much.
We can use that once per short or long rest. So we can use that pretty often, which is pretty awesome. And then for our languages, we speak Common and Goblin.
Wow.
Hobgob. That's so cute.
Hobgob.
I love it. Nice. Well, that's all.
Cool.
For our... Yes. That's all for that. Now we're gonna do our background.
Background! This is what we were doing before we became an adventurer. Whoa.
I hope we get like a gladiator or something. That'd be really cool, because we have a net.
Okay. I mean, okay, yeah. That would be cool, you're right.
We did not get gladiator. I rolled a 65, which is a hermit.
Oh, like, that's not the opposite, right? But that's, like, kind of...
It's like, you know, you're definitely not going to be standing in front of a crowd being, like, having them throw flowers at you.
But we could grow flowers. Ooh. Yes, it did. We're just rolling with you guys. Someday.
We love it. We love it. We love it.
We love to see it. Yeah, we'll just carry on. We'll be back we'll be back in the other screen in a minute. This only happens when it's us. Like, when it's the two of us.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, you mean, like, it doesn't happen when we're in, like, other calls and stuff.
Yeah, and it didn't happen when we had guests either.
Yeah. You know, technology and us, it just doesn't click. It's fine. It's great. We're figuring it out. We get more transitions then.
We get more transitions. Oh my goodness. Also, another thing with our tech is that I didn't see we got some new friends for gatherers. I don't know if you're still here, but like, hi, welcome to our Twitch. Thank you for following us.
Yeah.
Having a good time. Having a good time. Ba-na-na-ba-na-na-na-na.
Nice.
Did you know we also do karaoke?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Karaoke, tangents, and tech problems. That's what we're all about here on Android.
But we can keep going. I promise I'll be back on my. I'll be.
Okay.
You can carry on.
I'll just need to read about.
Well, tell us some of the Tell us. You know how. No. You know how when you in the handbook or whatever information you're looking at about backgrounds, how there's the mechanical stuff that you add for the benefit of like equipment and skill proficiency, that sort of thing, and then there's an info section where it just tells you about hermits.
I'll tell you all about hermits. I love hermits. I built like several hermits because I think it's just so fun to like the thought of like this is your first time like meeting people and being out in the real world. You can do it either where it's like a gritty like, you know, you were secluded because of like you did something dark and evil in your past and now you're paying like your penance for it by being secluded, or you can do it where it's like you're just innocent baby child who's like lived at home and you're hermit, like, you know, just with your little group of people, and this is like your first time out in the real world, and so you're just innocent and cute, and it can go either way, and it's so fun.
It's very exciting. Okay, wait. So, before you keep going though, I think we need a little transition.
Okay.
Are you ready? You guys, is everyone ready to hear our fun transition music? It's gonna be A+ grade, totally amazing.
Yep.
Maybe we'll win a Grammy for it. It's very good. Okay, ready and go. Boo do 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 yeah.
Oh, are we back?
Yeah.
It's weird not being in charge of the tech right now because I don't know whenever you click the button and go back, and so I'm like, should I keep singing? Should I not? What do I do?
I always lead it up to a thing. It's very subtle sometimes. Mm-hmm. But is there though, right?
Is there?
Is
we
there?
Love to see it.
Yeah.
All right. We've
spicy.
made our race.
And we're
picked our background. Would you like to hear more about it?
Yeah, tell me the other stuff.
Alright. So a hermit. You've lived your life in seclusion, either in a sheltered community or alone for the formative years of your life. For a very long time. Yes. So you're either like finding solitude, or you're just living at home, or you're looking for answers to something. So our proficiencies that we get from this are going to be medicine and religion.
Okay.
We know the medicines and we know the religion.
Yes, we do.
And then we also have a tool proficiency in herbalism kit, which herbalism kits are really cool, and people should use them more when they have them, because they're super fun. You can use them to make, like, potions and shit. Pretty sure? It's pretty lit.
Pretty lit.
Yeah, you can create antitoxins and potions of healing.
Oh, like, that's cool.
Yeah, so, like, legit, if you have it, like, make your parties, don't go spending, like, 100 gold on potions. Like, make your own.
Make your own potions, baby.
DIY them potions.
But that's a proficiency of ours, right?
Yes. Yeah, so that's our proficiency. I don't know if we have one. We do get one in our equipment. But before we do equipment, we also get a language of our choice. What are the
odds it's gonna be abyssal?
Oh my god, if we get abyssal, I swear I'm rolling a d20 of my shiny dice. I got to roll again. Oh no, guess what I got, Claire?
What?
I got a natural 20!
What does that mean for this one?
That means the chat, you buds, y'all get to pick any language that we know. So far our character knows common. If you guys want us to know whistle or some other shit, get in chat. If we get multiple, we'll roll out of them.
Yeah.
If there's one that everybody's like, we want that, then we will do that. Natural 20! Yes. Alright, so that's for language. We're gonna wait on that till you guys. So throw it in throw it in chat. Throw language suggestions in chat.
Throw it.
Throw it.
Anyway.
Yes. Okay. Also, as a hermit, we get equipment. Our equipment is a scroll case stuffed full of notes from your studies or prayers, a winter blanket, a set of common clothes, a herbalism kit, and 5 gold pieces. 'Cause we broke.
Is that the lowest amount you can get?
Yes. Yeah, that, I think just like urchins and hermits get 5. Oh no, urchins get, what the fuck? Urchins get 10? Urchins get 10 gold pieces. They literally grew up on the streets. And hermits get 5?
Well, maybe it's because, maybe it has something to do with, I don't know. We're away from society. If you're an urchin, you could, I don't know. There are people around you, so mayhaps you've, like, worked an odd job here and there, or, asked other people for money, sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't know why I just always assumed that urchins only had 5 gold pieces. I'm very impressed that they make more money than that. They have the same amount of starting gold as a soldier or a sailor. Really? Yeah. An outlander has the same amount of money?
I'm pretty sure Neve is an urchin. Neve is the most recent D&D character that I've played.
Yeah. your drunken master monk, kobold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We love her.
We do. She's just really cute. But definitely would beat you up if you said that to her.
Huh?
She'd beat you up if you called her cute.
Oh, this is 100% true. I think you almost beat up one of our characters for saying something similar to that.
I'm pretty sure the...
Called you like short or something, and there was a big stare down, and
yeah.
that was when we were playing at a table all together, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to like hold Claire back, like, is she gonna kill the character right now? Is she gonna beat him up? I don't know.
Well, it was also because, she's a kobold, and one of our characters, is like an elf type character. Has the mentality, I guess, of an elf, what you might think, and questioned Neve's being there as an adventurer, I guess, because kobolds and goblins are typically seen as like enemies, I guess, which was kind of funny because then the first thing we fought, it was goblins. And my character made a whole stink about like, don't judge kobolds and goblins. They're just people. And then we went and found goblins like killing people, and we were like, well, these goblins they're not exception, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man. Love to see it.
We love to see it. So far, we have Infernal as a suggestion for our language.
I love that, personally. Everybody speaks Abyssal. Why don't we be different? Let's speak Infernal.
We can do that. Do you wanna put it down? Do you want me to put it down?
Sure.
Okay. Infernal!
Yeah, do it. Oh no.
What?
You froze. Are you still there? Okay,
yeah.
Hello. I'm getting so scared every time you freeze. I'm like, am I gonna drop out of the call? What's gonna happen?
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you, Mark, for the suggestion.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Alright. So we have our hermit so far. We got all of our stuff. We got our languages, our tools, and our skill proficiencies. Let's roll for our life of seclusion. This is the reason for our isolation, and it gives us a lovely little table of 8 options. Did I want to roll for? I got a 1. That's okay. I was searching for spiritual enlightenment.
Ooh.
Yeah. Interesting. So we're religious?
Sounds pretty positive. I don't know.
That's true.
Yes, Mark. We speak to devils and we assume they have good and yes.
Not all devils are bad. Not all hobgoblins are bad. Maybe we're evil though. We actually haven't rolled for what our alignment will be, so
yeah.
Maybe we'll be evil but super happy.
I think that's the thing about evil. I was telling you this earlier, McKaylee, but like when you play an evil character, and I'm talking about at least in the sense of like when you're like in theater, when you're playing like the evil character, you can never look at them like they're the evil character. You have to be like, why is this the way that we are? It's not for like, it's most likely not a purely evil reason. It's just like the perspective of it. So even our evil characters we've made, I think they're pretty cool. And that's just
a good reason for being evil. Yeah. But like also some of them it's not like they have reason for it, but it's not really justified. Like they're not the kind of villain where you're like,
right.
you're just a tragic villain. They're all they got their own thing.
Yeah, and then some of them it's like, oh, well, you have, you're possessed by a demon, so, good luck.
Curtis was a bad guy before he got possessed by a demon, I will say.
You're right, Curtis was a bad guy before he got possessed by a demon.
He just then got an extra bad voice inside his head telling him to be worse.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Hi, Derek. Yes, you can tell it's a hobgoblin. Hobgob.
It's great.
Hobgob. I think some of our first tweets from our account there's one, it's like one of the first 10, because the first character we rolled was a hobgoblin of the Feywild. And I hyper focused on the word hobgoblin, and there's like it's like maybe our 10th tweet or something, and it's just hobgob, corn on the cob, hobgob, corn on the cob, something else, or I don't know. My brain was just like hobgob. I can't. I love hobgoblins. I'm pretty sure that's the first monster we fought, McKaylee.
Hey, really?
I think that they were hobgoblins. When we were trying to save Joe?
We were saving Joe's kid, and then we never saved Joe.
When we were trying to save Joe's kid, well, we didn't know we needed to save Joe. We were like the kid.
It was goblins, and they were being ruled by a hobgoblin.
That's right, because we were like, what?
What's happening?
Who?
We were just Robin Hood and Lil Jon, and we were singing our
We were just walking through the forest, you know?
We didn't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons.
It's great, though. Here we are.
Wow. So we've come so far.
We've come so far. Hello, welcome. Yeah.
Damn. Alright.
If we mumble through it, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Wait, I didn't get the thing. Our life of seclusion is that we are searching for spiritual enlightenment.
Yes. Yeah, we are searching for spiritual enlightenment. We want our God to be proud of us.
I'm gonna write it over here because we have characteristics.
Yes. I love it.
Spiritual enlightenment doesn't necessarily mean a god.
That's true.
I suppose it depends on...
It depends on if you're like, are you hippie? Like, are you looking for, like, nature and connection there?
Are you a hippie? Do you mean, are you a druid?
Yeah, I didn't want to say that because what if we don't roll for a druid? What if we're not a druid?
I don't know. What?
I don't know.
Look at him.
Hippies like trees and shit. That's like, if you're outside of D&D and you're like looking for plants.
But we're inside of D&D.
Okay, fine. You're a druid and you want to connect to nature. Okay, our next thing that we get.
Yes.
We get a feature, which our feature is Discovery. So, we got access to a unique and powerful discovery during our hermitage. And we get to decide what that is. Oh boy, Claire.
What?
Some of the examples in here about what this discovery could be is it could be a truth about the cosmos, deities, powerful beings. It could be a sight that no one's ever seen.
Ooh.
Maybe a library. It could be an undiscovered, and you could have uncovered a fact that's been forgotten or unearthed a relic that could rewrite history. It could be information that would be damaging to the people who forced you into exile. And probably it could be part of the reason why you returned to society. And so it says at the end to work with your DM to figure out what the discovery is and how it's going to impact your campaign.
That's cool. I'm going to highlight it. Do we want to come back to it, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Just so I don't forget about it.
Build out who this character is, like, mechanically, and then we can decide what they discovered.
Habba gabba.
It's gonna be related to the library, though, right?
Maybe. Is a character... Can a character be truly happy if they're associated with this library?
Maybe they're just so oblivious about the implications of it and, like, what it means. They're like, hey, I just found this really cool thing. And that's all. That's all I know.
Okay.
I'm thinking with this. I don't know if this...
Okay.
I've been watching She-Ra lately. I just finished it last night.
Good. Very glad. Very good.
It makes me think of, like, Entrapta. She's one of the princesses of power, and, like, she just has, like, such positive energy about everything, and, like, even when she's, like, doing evil things, it's like, oh, it's just exciting, and, like, you know.
Yeah, and it's not even that she's doing, like, evil stuff. She's doing what she loves, and it just so happens to be for the bad guys. Yeah,
like, she just doesn't, she's just there for, like, one purpose, and, like, that's what makes her happy, you know?
Yes. Also, She-Ra's a great example of a D&D party.
That's really
good. Because they all have very different, like, magic or fighting styles and stuff.
We got the sorcerer who multi-classed into a wizard. We've got a ranger. We've got a hexblade warlock. Like, those are our main three. Like, it's great. It's perfect. It's wonderful. There's a druid in the party.
There's a druid in the party.
Like, there's a legit druid in the party.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
It's great.
This is what happens when you do anything D&D. That's all you see. Which is fine. It's good. It's great.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Media that you consume after D&D, you're then trying to figure out what kind of class they would be. And that's it.
Amazing. Okay. So, we have our...
I think I froze. I'm gonna
cry. We have our personality traits high. Yeah, we can hear you. But let's keep on trucking, you know?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Our personality trait. I'm gonna roll a D8. That rhymed.
Beautiful.
I got a 2. I am utterly serene, even in the face of disaster.
Perfect! This is perfect!
Who would have thought? That's so good. That one I've used a lot for characters I've built just because I think it'd be really fun to just be, like, facing down, like, some bad thing and be like, it's all gonna work out, guys. Everything's gonna be fine. Just, like, let your inner chop round.
Yes.
All right. Should we roll for our ideal then?
Yeah, our ideal. And these are suggested characteristics. You don't have to use these. You don't have to roll for them. They're on a dice rolled table, but I oftentimes will just pick and choose what feels right. McKaylee's about to say something, though. What is it?
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Which is power. Solitude and contemplation are paths towards mystical or magical power. Our alignment is evil. We manifested this, McKaylee. We brought this into existence, and it's great and wonderful, and I love it. We are making the happiest character ever, and they are evil.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I am big concern.
Do you want to roll for the other half of our alignment? Or no, wait, should I roll for our other half?
You can. I'm
rolling great today.
Yeah.
I got 5. So we are chaotic evil. Yay!
Oh no.
I love it.
Oh,
I love it.
no.
Let's go. Yes, Mark, we're a wholesome villain.
Maybe we're friends with Quilliam.
Yeah.
Is that the only other chaotic evil character we've rolled? I can't remember. I think it is.
Yeah, what was... Because
I don't think the other ones
for an
are.
evil character when you were when Mia was here.
I think it was lawful evil though.
Lawful evil. Okay, and then what was Curtis? Curtis was evil. I remember
Give me a moment. I can tell you if I summon it from my brain. I can. Oh no, Curtis is chaotic evil. Curtis is chaotic evil.
You're just looking it up, aren't you?
I don't know.
Well, we're a chaotic evil hobgoblin hermit who was seeking spiritual enlightenment, wants power, and is serene in the face.
I think we're gonna have to get like philosophical with evil. I think we are.
Yeah.
I think we'll come back to this with our backstory. I think, but am big concern.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for our bond.
Yeah, we bring the trauma to others, Mark. Listen, that's kind of is that not what the Joker is? Isn't that what the Joker is? Isn't the Joker just doing his chaotic evil thing that seems to maybe... This is super generalizing.
I don't know a lot about DC characters.
Me neither. However, my memories of it is that... I mean, but that's the thing, there was pain in the happiness, I think, for him. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe it's not right, but in appearances at least. I don't know his motivations though. That's another thing. I don't know the motivations of him.
I know. That's the thing. I don't know what his backstory is fully. I didn't see the movie.
There are so many movies.
What's going on there? So many movies.
There are so many. Yeah, I don't know. Are there other characters in media that are the villains? And they are happy, but they're causing the trauma for everyone else. Like, are any villains truly happy, or is there some, like, fundamental sadness in them?
Well, Venezia.
Yeah, tell us about the time you played an evil character, when I played a not evil character, but not for D&D, for acting on stage in a play.
Yes. We were in a dinner theater show at our university, like, a couple years ago. The 37th annual magical dinner. I forget which years. We were in a couple of them.
Yes.
And I played the villain in that one. Well, one of two. And she had no tragedy. She was just she wanted to be evil. She was having a great time. She wanted love. Her motivation was so that the dude, the other villain, her co-conspirator,
the evil king
would make her queen because I was a witch.
Mm-hmm.
What
is this?
It's great. I love that character. Her name was Venezia. She's wonderful.
We also
had a wand battle on stage.
We had a wand battle, and because the scripts are student written, but it was a good script, but it didn't. So my character had magic, right, and all of the magic like, spells that were written in the script were just Italian words.
Or Latin.
Or Latin, but generally, like, I think most of them were Italian, the ones I had at least. The other spells might have been Latin, but it just says they have a wand battle they have a magic battle, I think was like the stage direction, and we were like,
okay,
I guess we're doing Harry Potter spells.
So we memorized all Harry Potter spells. Claire memorized ones like shooting ducks at people, and I memorized ones like, you know, killing a person.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually have we went to Ren Fair and practiced at Ren Fair, and this is the wand that I bought at Ren Fair for this thing.
So good.
I think this is
I love playing evil characters.
I don't even know. It was really fun.
Yeah.
If you ever have the chance,
in literally every single scene, our director wrote in that I would evil laugh either at the beginning or the end or both of every scene.
Wasn't that part of your audition too? You had to just evil laugh?
Part of our audition was that me and the guy who was auditioning to be the king is we had to stand there in front of the directors and just evil laugh literally for like a minute. Like a minute straight. We just evil laughed. It was great. It was wonderful. My voice was dead after that audition.
Beautiful. Love to see it, and look where we are now.
Here we are. Now we're super invested in all the fantasy magical D&D stuff.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know, thanks.
But I was gonna say though, another thing, if you ever get a chance to go to a Renaissance festival, do it, because that's
if you like D&D and you want to be immersed in Renaissance times, go to a Ren Fair.
Yeah, go to a Ren Fair.
Live your truth. Dress up as your character.
Dress up as your character.
Oh. Yeah. So good. So good.
Anyway.
Alright, let me roll.
What's our bond?
Our bond. We got... off track. I can't do the evil laugh anymore. Let's not. I don't know about that. Also, my roommates are like in the other room.
Your what's in the other room?
I don't know if I can do it anymore.
Oh, you can't do it because your roommates are there? Maybe we'll do a stream where your roommates aren't home, so you can just do it in the comfort of existence, you know?
I know. It's been so many years, and like, I don't know how good it'll sound. I need to go practice, you know, warm up my vocal cords.
How about we should have a where we don't build a D&D character and we talk about the characters we've played, because then you can laugh all day long.
Yeah, then I can just keep laughing. It was so great. There's a part of that show where we go around and interact with the audience members, and there was this little, like, 6-year-old girl who was there, and she was like, can we have an evil laugh contest? And so we did, and I was like, of course you win, honey. You did great. Like, you're perfect. And we're like, all in character, of course. But, like, it was so wonderful, and she was so adorable. And I let her hold my staff while she did it, and it was so
That's nice, because, Madrigal is it's any Madrigal you go to, you should, if you ever see a Madrigal, you should do it. You should
do it. If you see a poster for it.
You see a poster for it, go to it, or do it, or be in it. But the one that we had, we interacted with the audience, and we got to sing winching songs to them. And those are beautiful, because they're storytelling raunchy songs, and they're just, I think, I would say we should sing one now, but our Wi-Fi is not connected, so maybe the next time we're in the same place, we should do that, because it's so fun. It's so freaking fun.
Oh,
I miss them.
Yeah.
There's lots of really good ones. Things to look forward to, friends.
Things to look forward to.
It'll happen eventually. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll happen. McKaylee will laugh like an evil character.
I'm debating if I should try, but I know it's just gonna be really bad.
Ooh, what if, so we've talked about wanting to do some one-shots with the characters that we've built. Some of them, we think it would be fun because they're all, like, we've made a couple evil characters so far,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel like it would be fun to do a one-shot with them. Maybe you can do it then, because I don't know why. Maybe another character would have a reason to evil laugh, but it's not truly evil unless your character is evil, you know?
I froze for all of that until the end of your sentence, so I have no idea what you're talking about, but I know that I support it 100%.
Yes.
Oh.
Something to look forward to, though. Well, you'll laugh. You'll laugh eventually.
What'd you say?
I said you'll laugh eventually, even though...
I will. I will do it. I will do it eventually. One day when we do our evil one shot, I'll do my evil laugh. I'll make sure my character evil laughs before and after every sentence. I'm just kidding. I will not do that. That'll be too much.
For no one except for yourself, because
yeah,
your voice will be gone.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm in such a small room also, and like I'm so like, oh, it'll be real loud.
Yeah.
There's no quiet way that you will laugh, man.
Yes, we I think a big reason why we play D&D now is because of Madrigal. Because we kind of fell in love with the like Renaissance medieval characters. And it's so fun. It's so cool. Winching songs are
thebomb.com.
Thebomb.com. And it was canceled. It was canceled last year, which was sad, but I think this year it's gonna be there.
Yeah, they're working on it right now. They're trying to get it.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
But yeah, an evil one shot would be super fun. All of this, we're just gonna keep talking about it till it happens. We're manifesting. Yeah. We already manifested this evil character that's gonna be happy.
We gotta get our DM. We gotta get a DM together in a group.
Yeah. Lots of planning to do.
See how it goes. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What's our bond, McKaylee?
Our bond. I rolled I rolled twice, and because I forgot what the first one was, but then I remembered what it was. So do you want me to go with the first roll or the second roll?
The one you remember, I suppose.
Okay.
Right?
It was a 5.
Okay.
Should my discovery come to light, it could bring ruin to the world.
Oh!
Okay. The library!
Okay.
Is it the library?
Okay.
Are we gonna bring ruin to the world? Do we want that?
I think we're also gonna... we're gonna have to, like, figure out what... define ruin to the world. I don't know.
But how is it gonna ruin the world? What is it? We gotta figure that out. Yeah. Oh, it's so exciting.
This is already... building just a regular character that's happy is just hard, but...
It's really hard.
You know what? It's a challenge. Here we are. I'm scared to ask what our flaw is.
I haven't rolled for it yet. Let me roll for it right now with my pretty new dice again. Here you go. Look at that lettering.
Beautiful,
oh
beautiful. Very cute. Very good.
Birthday to me. Okay. The flaw that we got again was a 5. I love it. I'd risk too much to uncover a lost bit of knowledge.
God, jeez.
That's spooky. I love it.
These are surprising things for the hermit. Like, characteristics. I don't know why, but my brain thinks about, like, the woods. But I know that there are so many different ways you can be a hermit, any place or anything, you know.
Which actually, there's a final paragraph in the hermit section that it talks about other hermits. So it's saying that, like, this is the background as written. It's assuming that you're like in like a contemplative like area of seclusion. But also you can play like a rugged wilderness recluse who lives on the land. To go to the Outlander background if you want to play a more religious like it points you in other directions of backgrounds that you can do that you can still use, but with the hermit idea like in mind. So that's kind of nice, helpful.
It is.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that's it for our background.
Yay!
So now what we've got to do is
our pronouns.
Our pronouns, the first letter of our name.
And the last letter of our name.
And not the last letter, the first letter of our last name.
I said it in the same way that you said the other one.
You said the last letter of our first name.
No, you said the first letter of our name, and then I said the last letter of our name. But you meant the first letter of our first name, and I meant the first letter of our last name.
Yes.
Or I meant and also our last name. First letter, but...
This is great and confusing, and I love it. Also, this is my other new dice that I'm now rolling. Dice. But that's gonna be my first one, and then I'm rolling the second one. That is pink. That's not the dice. That's not the right set. You know, because I'm not thinking, and it's okay. I got a 25.
On a D6? On a D6?
What are a D6? I was gonna roll a D6 because dumb. Oh, because we're rolling for gender first. I got a G
26. Okay.
I got so distracted by the last of the first and all that I thought we were rolling for name already.
Okay.
For our gender. We are they, them.
Spicy.
Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, you did. Okay. We are they, them pronouns.
Oh, yes, I did. I was just fixing it so we could see it. And then what's our last name to start with?
Our last name, as I am now rolling it, is a 65, which is a Q.
Oh, sick.
What if our last name is QWERTY and we're related to Quilliam?
But we're not from the Feywild. And I guess it could be. We could still have the same last name, though. We could still have it.
Cousins,
sure.
You know?
We'll see what chat says.
Yes, chat. You guys are in charge of this. You guys, send us names that first name starts with a G, last name starts with a Q, and after break we'll go through them and we will pick one, which is coming up in a little bit.
Yes.
Amazing.
GQ.
Amazing.
Oh no, what is that?
What?
Is that something?
A GQ? I don't know. I don't know anything.
It's a magazine!
Oh, ew, maybe we started a magazine.
It's a men's monthly magazine.
Wonderful.
Oh my
Okay. Nice.
We can either
the same
be
initials as a magazine.
I'm just William.
No. Mark.
Oh.
No.
Oh my God.
Maybe our parents had us at the same time, like us and Quilliam, and they were like, I like the name William, and they were like, I want my kid to be named Quilliam, and they were like, I want my kid then to be named Quilliam. Fuck you.
Hey, that's a valid suggestion. Say more. But we're suggest more, if you will. Um, we're gonna roll for our class now, though, right, McKaylee?
Yes, because so we're not gonna put in information about our class. If you've been here before, you know the rundown. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll for what our class is, so we can see what our saving throws are that we are proficient in. And then we are going to start rolling for our, what are they called?
Ability scores?
Our ability scores. I forgot what the first word was.
It's okay. I finished your sentence.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, I thought that name said Geralt, as in Geralt of Rivia, and I was I love the name Garrett also, but I thought it was Geralt of Rivia, and I was very excited.
McKaylee's excited for the new season to come out.
I just rewatched
the show
it for the second time.
Isn't that coming out soon?
In December.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, there's something coming out on Monday. Wait, yesterday. Oh my god, there was something coming out yesterday. No, this Monday. I don't know when it's coming out.
Who knows what time it is? Not me.
It just said something that was related to The Witcher on Netflix, and I couldn't find what it is, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But it said The Witcher on it, and I got really excited.
Naturally. Makes sense.
But let's roll for our class.
Our class. What we gonna be? How is this gonna be more challenging? What are we gonna be, McKaylee?
We are gonna be a rogue again.
A rogue? Is this our third or fourth rogue? I can't recall.
Let me pull this up. I think this is gonna be our third rogue.
Yeehaw! Rogue.
So our first two characters back to back were both rogues. So we kind of marked off the list for a little bit, and it's just recently come back into rotation.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
We are a rogue.
So we are. What?
I just thought we are a rogue. I'm excited. I think we can only assume that McKaylee was gonna finish.
Abroad for like a year.
Yeah, she was gonna finish the statement with love rogues before she.
I love rogues.
Dipped.
Oh, I dipped. I said I love rogues. They're one of my favorite classes because I played it for a year.
In
our Curse of Strahd game.
In our Curse of Strahd game.
But as a rogue, our saving throws are going to be in dexterity and intelligence.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, Sven was actually really smart. She was just dumb as shit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Great.
Yeah. I actually kind of forgot that her score modifier was like, she had like a 16 as a rogue.
For intelligence?
For intelligence. I forgot she was smart, and we got like to the end of the campaign, and I finally like understood how D&D worked fully, and I was like, wow, I'm smart. I have not been playing her that way.
Because intelligence is like our ability to process problems, and it wield magic if you do, but she did not process problems very good.
My solution was to just run in without thinking, and it worked well for me. I don't know what you're talking about. It was fine.
You were just gonna... I'm not gonna say anything.
Smart of brain, dumb of ass.
Okay. I was trying to calculate it in my brain. I didn't, but I got it now. It's good.
It was good. Yeah. She's my pirate character, which if you follow us on Instagram, which you can on our About pages, there's some lovely pictures of me and Claire in our cosplay as those two characters who played for that campaign. Claire was an elf druid, and I was a human swashbuckler.
Rogue.
That was a rogue.
Oh, rogue.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Okay, so those are the two that we kind of want to put our highest. We don't need to have intelligence as our highest.
Clearly.
It's just what our... Clearly we don't. As a rogue, you don't... What you need as your highest as a rogue is your dexterity, and honestly, probably your charisma.
Yeah, what you might, yeah, what we would maybe want if we were trying to build a character that's at least going to be good at the things that we're training in.
Yes.
Or more likely to be successful at the things we're training in.
Yeah. What we have proficiency in right now, though, is medicine and religion, which are both intelligence and wisdom. So maybe those might be things that we want to be high in.
Yeah. If we're planning to use them a little more often.
Yeah. And then from our race, we got pluses in our constitution and intelligence, so maybe those we want to be higher.
Yeah. It's true. Well, let's figure out what we're working with. Let's roll up some ability scores. We're using the 4d6 drop the lowest method.
Do you have a place to write it down, or do you want me to get something to write it down?
I have a place.
I love it. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Oh, that is so bad.
What is it?
A 6.
Yeah.
Yeehaw, indeed. That's a 12.
Okay. Twice as good. Love it.
That's also a 12. Just with different numbers.
Cool.
Come on, babies, roll higher. There we go. That's a 17.
Oh. Love the duality of this.
Wow, we really get the duality of dice here. That's gonna be a 9.
Spicy. Love it.
And that's another 17.
Oh.
Is that all of them, or do I need to roll one more?
That's all 6. That's probably above 72 or 73, right?
73, so we need it to be above.
I can add them.
Lit. Yeah, good. So
yeah, that's 73 exactly. Oh, it's 73 exactly.
Wow. Ooh.
Yeah.
Go my dice. Proud of them.
So.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to be bopping in, and what do we want to be just terrible, just the worst?
Okay, I think obviously our top one has to be dexterity, because we're a rogue.
Should our lowest be charisma?
That'd be really cute.
Because we're a hermit too.
Yeah, we're a hermit. We don't know how to talk to people.
We're secluded. And we fumble over what we say, even though we're happy.
Yeah, maybe we're just the excited kind of like not good at talking to people, where we just like start talking and going, and it's like really, and we're just like, because we haven't talked to people in a long time, and we're so excited to be talking to people, so we just like overshare everything that is on our mind. You know?
Mayhaps. I like it.
We're the evil villain who monologues, but just because we like to.
And it's not intimidating in the slightest. We're just talking.
Yeah, we're just having a conversation, but we don't realize that.
Imagine looking at a BBG monologuing from both perspectives. So like the party is like, okay, we're here to fight you. Come on, like, okay, we're gonna, or like, yeah, whatever you say, evil guy, we're gonna slash. And then the BBG is just like, and I was just so excited to be here, you guys. This is great.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. You want some tea and biscuits? Like,
this is my moment. I'm having the best time. It's a presentation. I don't know.
Oh my god, it's like fucking, I can't think of what his name is, from Kim Possible, the blue guy, where he's just so happy and cute, and like...
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's like, oh, thanks for coming, guys. Like,
thanks for coming.
I'm doing a great job at being a villain. Am I right? Like, I'm doing a good job. But also, he had a lot of problems. It was really sad.
Right.
So we're not that part. Alright. So, we got our 17 or 6. We're back to tiny bubbles.
You mean we're back to where everything is supposed to be?
Well, you know, I think when I was writing it, I was doing it where it was supposed to be, which was the big numbers and the big bubbles, but, you know, that's just me. Just my thoughts.
Yep.
Alright. We also, what else do we have? We have a 17, 2 12s.
And a 9.
And a 9, okay. Okay. What else do we want to be good at? Are we smart? Do we want to put the 17 in intelligence and make it an 18?
Do you want...
We're fucking smart.
We could do that if you want.
Let's do it! Smart, but not... We're socially awkward. Oh my god. It's like every
so
engineer.
Smart. Yep. Do you want to put one of the 12s in Constitution?
Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Then do we want to be a dumbass who is not aware of surroundings? Or like wisdom stuff? Or do we want to be a weak baby?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. It's kind of weird because we have proficiency in medicine. So it's like, I don't want to make that one, like, a negative. But also, I've done that so many times.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Well, why is power our ideal? Is it because we aren't strong, and so we want power? Maybe?
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or is it because we are strong, but we don't understand what we want, which is power?
Wait. Say the second one you cut out.
Oh, that we aren't strong, and so we don't understand what we want? Or we don't understand why we want power, except that I don't know. We could do the first. We could do, I don't know, we could do the first one. We could do that we're not strong.
Okay. I'm good with whatever. I picked a couple of them, so.
That's a good point. Alright, let's adjust these from our race. Our intelligence is more than our dexterity.
I mean, there's nothing we can really do about that. Damn. There are rules, so we're not doing it just because we're going by, like, what is told to us for the thing, so we don't have to make decisions. But there are, from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, you're now able to, like, exchange a, like, proficiency in one thing for a proficiency in a different thing. So if you get, like, an ability score increase from your race that you're like, I don't think my character makes sense for my character, you can, like, switch it. Because you're the same race doesn't mean that you're proficient in all the same things.
Right.
Every person is unique, and Tasha's kind of allowed that to be the case, which is kind of cool. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We did it. We got all of our scores.
Yeah.
Damn, 2 negative modifiers. What a time.
I love it, because we also have +4. And,
it
which
balances out.
Yeah. Which, if you want to know how we got those, I can walk through it. So let us know in chat if you would like for us to explain that. Cool. Keep the name suggestions coming.
Our first name starts with a G. Our second name starts with a Q. You can suggest one or the other or both. And yeah, so just keep sending them in the chat. We're gonna go on break, a 10-minute break in a minute. And after break, we will go over what y'all suggested as names, and we'll pick one for this wonderful hobgoblin that is evil.
Yeah.
And also not sad at all.
And not sad at all. Okay. Yeah, so go grab some snacks, water, whatever you want. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Thank you, 10.
No, hi, we came back at the... Are we live? Am I doing that? That's where we came...
Oh, okay, so we missed the weird noises I was making. Cool.
But now everyone knows you were making weird noises.
God damn it, Claire.
I'm sorry, I think.
I don't know, it's not your fault. It's my fault. I don't know.
When you can't see this side, I can see everything.
You see all.
I see all.
Damn.
I will say I do like running the stream, because on the side of not running the stream, you don't get to see all of the pretty like doodly things, the overlays, and I spent a lot of time making all of our branding stuff, so I like to look at it. It's pretty.
Yeah,
it's so
I do
cute.
just have our Zoom call up, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's another tab.
But hey, here we are. We're back and ready as ever to keep building this happy character. Really happy character. This character, so happy. So if you have any last minute name suggestions for our chaotic evil hobgob rogue hermit non-binary friend, their name starts, the first name starts with the G, and the second or last name starts the Q.
Yeah.
So before we
great suggestions already in the chat.
Yeah,
so
they are great
suggestions for those so far. But keep sending more if you have them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go through the sunflowers and
Yeah.
then make our way to names?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So we've already got our speed is 30 feet because we are a medium-sized creature with no bonuses from, I don't know, what else and other people get faster speed and it's flying. And then we gotta put in our initiative.
Okay.
Which our initiative is gonna be our dexterity modifier, so we got +3 bitches.
How quickly we can get ready for combat, or how quickly we can get ready to do something.
Yes. How fast we react to the situations around us.
Because it doesn't have to be combat per se. We've had plenty of chase sequences, which we rolled initiative for to see who got who started the chase, you know?
Yeah, and then you got dumb shit, like you dropped something and you gotta roll initiative between two characters to see who catches it first, you know?
Right. And sometimes you're just a lizard in someone's pocket during a chase scene, and you don't roll initiative.
You just hang out in a pocket.
You just hang out in a pocket.
Oh, that plan worked perfectly. Went great.
All of, I'm not sure if other people do this. They probably do. This is probably not unique to our experience, but we give our sessions, like sitcom names, or like certain legs of the campaign, different names. That particular one, which we were referencing, chase scene we had in Curse of Strahd, was called in Vallaki. It was called Boys Night Out, and it was really fun, and the chase was really chaotic, as everything is.
Our plan was great. The boys went and distracted the mayor by getting drunk with him.
Boys Night Out.
And then the girls, with the one as a lizard in the pocket of the other, went to get the kidnapped victim.
And didn't check to see if anyone else was in the vicinity.
It was fine. I got her out. There was just a hole in the wall after
We
that.
just jumped out a window and went in a chase.
There actually was no window there before that.
We jumped out of a hole. A hole blasted in the wall. And then I will say, the chase scene was very cool because it ended. The end of it was our DM. She did a duet scene with herself between the character that was kidnapped that we were rescuing and the character that took her.
Like, kidnapped her.
That kidnapped her.
Chasing us.
And I don't know if the
relation. It was a really well placed charm spell.
Yeah, it was a good ropes charm spell calmed down. I don't know if the relationship is the same in every Curse of Strahd game, but the relationship that was between these two characters was like long lost family. And it was, I think everyone cried.
We were all in tears at the end of that. It was a scene between one person. It was two people played by one person, and we were all just watching it, like, so sad. Boys' Night Out was the time.
It was so good.
Also, somebody died? Like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
There was a whole thing that happened.
And we called the, I don't know what the... Yeah, we called him the Burger Man, because...
We forgot how to say... It's a hard word, man. I spell it.
Yeah. But that's also a thing that happens. You have a complicated name that sounds like a regular thing, and suddenly it's the Burger Man.
When I was DMing the campaign that you were in, Claire, with a couple of our friends, one of them being Sunny.
Yes.
Sunny was the note taker. I would say a name, and they would immediately just be like, "Oh, so like Kentucky Fried like Dick," and I was like, "No, that's not what I said. Like that's not the name. The very good fantasy name that I came up with, and you just made it something that was wrong."
How often do you say the names that you're planning to use out loud, though?
Okay, sometimes I'm like, it's a really great name. It sounds great. But, like, I don't know that you guys are gonna have, like, dumb thoughts about it.
You don't know that we're gonna have dumb thoughts?
Well, I don't think about it. I'm like, it's just a fantasy name. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to do your shit. Being a DM's great.
I'll be honest, the more we're building characters, I have a note page of some story things. I can't decide if I want to write a book or just DM something. I can't, that's the duality of making stories.
Do I write a book or a campaign?
Do I write a book or a campaign? Because I like the story part of it. Like I wrote a dream sequence for your character, and I really enjoyed doing that. And our DM read it, so McKaylee thought that the DM wrote it, because we cast the dream spell on her character.
She also did a really great job of not just reading it, though, where I thought she was just like reading bullet notes.
Yeah. No, I wrote it in a book way, and then I wrote it in a delivery way because she was like, this is a book way, and I was like, oh, changing, okay, and then she modified a little bit too.
And that's how you tricked my character to be a team player.
That's how I tricked your character into not making her son an orphan.
He had you, he was fine, you already kidnapped him, so, like, what was I gonna do? I couldn't have my son. You kidnapped him from me.
You didn't even go check on him, though, and I think that was probably the sad part.
I can't remember the order of events that happened. I just remember ending up in that tavern and getting fucking drunk.
Yeah, you got to town, your character got drunk, and then you went to sleep, and then...
And I had the dream.
And then you had the dream. And then you left.
I found out that you had it, though. was drunk as shit. And I tried to get up, and I failed my Constitution saving throw, and I fell down.
Don't think you did find out, though, because...
I knew you had him.
Welcome to Tangent City. You didn't know that I had your child because I left without an explanation to go to his location. So the character that went with you did not know that...
No, but I think Pick was the other character.
Yeah, didn't know that my character went to go get your child.
He went to the house after you did, though, and knocked on the door and said, like...
I thought that he, like, angered, what's-his-face.
But he also found out that my son wasn't there.
I don't remember what happened exactly.
And then he came and met me at the tavern and was like...
Did he tell you, though?
Yeah, he did, because I remember, because our DM
Mark, you're here. Mark, did Pick tell Sven? I can't remember.
He did, because then I had to make a Constitution saving throw, because I was like, I'm gonna stand up and go after him, and then our DM was like, well, how many drinks have you had? And I was like, well, probably the whole fucking bottle, and so she was like, make a Constitution saving throw, and I made it, and I fell on my fucking ass.
I thought you were gonna go to the house, though. Like, I thought you were gonna go to the house and kill the family that was housing him. It's a great time for you to freeze.
Maybe. I don't remember.
The reason I think about this so much is because I wanna write out some, like, story beats from that campaign because it was really good.
I have a, like, full detailed little notebook.
Okay, let's talk about Alora and Sven at another time. Go into it. We can go through the whole story. I don't know if anyone's entertained right now, but this is a great tangent.
I'm very entertained, so I want to get to the bottom of this. Mark, if you're in the chat right now,
please.
I don't know what he's doing. Tell us. I think he's having a conversation right now.
This is a true tragedy for you.
Yeah. I'm so sure that I knew you took him. Because I was like, fuck Alora. And then I decided when I realized I couldn't walk out the fucking door because I couldn't see straight, I was like, it's fine. Like, at least she has him, even though she's a bitch.
And we thought that our characters would be friends.
Characters, and they're gonna be so close. We'll be best friends. Look how well that turned out.
I don't know what Sven thought of Alora, but Alora really wanted to help Sven really bad. But we can talk about this later. This tangent has gone on so long. We've got to build a happy character. We got to get back in the happy
character, and not our two tragic motherfuckers.
Yeah, they were both very tragic in their own ways. And gosh,
it was great. So anyway, rogues.
What's our AC?
Our AC, we have leather armor as a rogue because we need it for stealthiness. And so that's going to be 11 plus our dexterity modifier. I love using leather armor so much. I like really quickly memorized how leather armor works, and like it's just one of those things that I'm like, wow, I know off the top of my head.
Yeah.
what it is. I don't have to look it up. Like, maybe that's a problem. I don't know. Okay.
Perhaps it's a problem.
Our hit points.
Mm-hmm.
We got a D8.
A D8.
Because of course we fucking knew. So.
Right.
Okay, most of the characters get D8s, and most of the characters we've played have used D8s. And have feelings about that, and that's all.
Yep.
So, we're building a level 3 character.
Mm-hmm.
So level 1, we get 8 plus our Constitution modifier,
10,
which is then going to be 10, which is pretty good. And then I'm going to roll 2d8 for our next 2 levels, and we're going to add 4. Yeah, for each level. So I got
Not for each level. Total.
No, yeah, 2 for each level.
Yeah.
I got a 5 and a 7.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a 12.
12 plus 4. 16.
Shit. 26.
26.
Let's go. Look at this amazing dice roll. That was my 2 new babies that I just got from birthday.
Bappies.
Yes. Thank you, birthday dice.
Birthday dice. Birthday dice.
Birthday dice. All right.
B-day dice.
You want to read out our name suggestions?
Oh,
and then
yeah.
You can pick one.
I'm gonna give an explanation of the first one because I think that gives it some extra points.
Yes.
Not extra points. It gives it context.
Yes.
Flashback to our first episode ever. We rolled a hobgoblin of the Feywild whose name is Quilliam Qwerty. So that's why our first name suggestion is Gwilliam Qwerty.
I think it would be really cute to be somewhat distantly related to Quilliam.
It could be. I think it's a possibility.
You're a hobgoblin of the real plane. They're a hobgoblin of the Feywild. We're like distant cousins.
And then we also have Garrett Quintus.
Mm-hmm.
And Glazreg Qualverug. Qualverug?
Qualverug. I love it.
Glazreg Qualverug.
What if
we
put the first names on a table and we put the last names on a table and we roll for a first name and we roll for a last name? Or do we just want to go with QWERTY as the last name?
I think.
Looks so confused.
I'm thinking. I'm trying to make future calculations in the present.
Because the Garrett and the Quintus were sent separately.
Right. Well, I mean, I think we could mix around.
What?
We can mix around whatever.
Yeah.
Gwilliam is so funny, but I don't know about that. Honorable mention, Gwilliam.
Honorable mention.
No, I was trying to
between Garrett and Glazreg, and then we roll between the 3 last names that were suggested. Or is there one that's standing out to you with your heart and soul that you're like, I'm
wondering if, even if we don't pick QWERTY as the last name, I mean, we can always include that in the story.
Yeah. Yeah. We can
because they're not. Yeah, but there's also I'm sure not all hobgoblins are related.
It's true.
We're
just also both chaotic evil, though.
Well, yeah, but Quilliam is a great character who is chaotic evil and is happy, mostly, except for the last bit of their life.
Watch his friend, little platypus friend, their little platypus friend die in front of them.
Yeah.
And now they paint.
Well, but imagine, rewind a little bit.
Okay.
So happy. Harold with their platypus.
They were also framed for murder.
Yeah, that's. What can you do?
Casually.
You're framed. You can run away, which is what they did.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm thinking so hard. We can always change this if we're walking through the story and we're like, you know what? But I kind of. I don't know. What do you think? I know I haven't said anything.
I don't know. I'm just down to roll for it and let fate decide. But
let's
I'm
do that
also
for.
down with you ideas.
We can do that for the G's maybe, and see.
Gs?
We'll do it and we'll see how we feel when we get something.
Okay, between Garrett and Glazrig. Do you want to roll a dice for it, Claire?
Okay.
Just roll any dice, and if it's even, it'll be the first. If it's odd, it'll be the second. Let's go.
It's even.
So it's Garrett.
Okay. Garrett.
Oh, wait, you know what we never did?
What?
Wait, no, we did. I'm lying. Keep going.
Okay. What did we never do, McKaylee? Tell me.
No, we never did anything, Claire.
We've never done anything.
In life.
Yeah. Okay, so Garrett is the first name.
Yes. Garrett.
I guess we can roll for the last name, too.
Okay.
Sure.
Between QWERTY, Quintus, and Qualrug.
Okay.
Do you want to roll a d6? Do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
May you roll it, so I can write Garrett.
Sure. I rolled a 6, so it is Qualrug.
Qualrug.
Garrett Qualrug.
With a Q, McKaylee.
Qualrug. Qualrug.
That makes me think of a quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. Why did I say qual? Because the L is in my brain.
Garrett Qualrug.
Great.
I love it.
Do you think that... Hold on. I need to write this.
What a good name, man. One.
Do you think that we're more likely to go by Garrett, or Gar, or Rhett, or Et, or Ga, or
Some of those are just so out there. I don't know, man.
I'm just taking pieces of the name and making them into nicknames.
Rhett is kind of cute.
Okay,
That's like the nickname they go by.
I don't know why I feel like nicknames, but I like them. I'm just gonna write.
It's fun, because then you can be to your friends, like, call me by my nickname.
Rhett.
And that's how you
Is
show
it,
that you're
okay,
close.
but is it Rhett? Is it Rhett, like R-R-E-T-T? Is it? Or is it just R-E-T-T?
Oh, okay, so you're saying 2 R's or 1 R? I think it should just be
I
1
think it
R.
should be 2 R's.
Okay, put 2 R's. Oh
Because
my God.
because it's so silly and we're happy.
Okay. We go.
I don't know why
Rhett.
you go along with
R's and
everything
T.
I say. It's absurd.
It's wonderful. It's all good. It's all great.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
It just looks fun, you know? Like 2 letters and then another letter and then 2 letters. Maybe it's not.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's aesthetically pleasing.
All right.
We got a name.
We got a name. Tell me about rogues, McKaylee.
I'll tell you all about rogues because I fucking love rogues. We're building a level 3 rogue. Oh my God, I was gonna say
We're
rug.
building a level 3 rug. Are you ready? The rug's name is Rhett.
We're building a rug named Rhett.
Oh my God, McKaylee. We're building a rug named Rhett Qualrug.
I'm gonna die. Can I just like...
No, this is a happy character stream, McKaylee.
You're right. There's no death on this stream. No sadness. This is gonna be the happiest motherfucker in the world who is also chaotic evil. And only one's power. Okay. Rogues. So our proficiencies are gonna be in light armor. Did you get any of that? I froze.
Light armor.
Light armor. Awesome. Perfect. Great. Our weapons are going to be including, so from our racial background as a hobgoblin, we got proficiency in great swords and nets. We also get, though, as a rogue specifically, we get simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short bows. Let me know if you need me to repeat that. I said it really fast, and I realized I was saying it really fast.
You know.
Hand crossbows, then long swords, then rapiers, and then short swords. And then for tools, we also get proficiency in thieves' tools. We're a motherfucking rogue, bitches. Let's go.
Yes.
I love rogues.
Indeed.
Okay.
Perfection.
Okay, so we already have our saving throw proficiencies are in dexterity and intelligence, which is why we made them the highest. Intelligence is a little higher only because we get a plus from our race.
Right.
It's fine. Okay, so our skills. We could go back to the other page. It'll show what we're already proficient in.
Yeah. Whoa, back to the other page.
Whoa, my mind is blown. This is all the information from our racial traits and our background, which is a hobgoblin hermit. Yeah. Hobgob. So we're already proficient from our background in religion and medicine. I couldn't read it. I don't have any contacts in right now.
Oh, no.
It's great.
That's very unfortunate.
Cool. So none of those are things that we can get from being a rogue, so that's pretty awesome. 11. Okay, this is weird because I normally ask you to roll a dice, and so it's weird that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna roll a dice now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna roll a dice now. So I'm rolling that's 0 D8. I'm rolling D12s because there are 11 options.
It's a lot of options.
There's a lot of options for rogues. Because we get 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Investigation is one of them. Just gonna roll
investigation. Oh, we get investigation?
Yeah, we're proficient in investigation.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we are also proficient in athletics.
Oh yeah, sick.
Yeah, athletics is strength-based.
Woo!
And then we also have 1, 2, 3, 4. Insight.
Alright.
And performance.
Oh yeah, we do. You know, we're a performer with this lineup.
With our 6 charisma, we're great performers.
I think this is really telling that our ideal is power, and we are proficient in athletics, however, not very strong. I think that's very good.
We want to be more. We want to be better at it.
We'd like to. It would be nice.
It's so funny that we're proficient in anything for charisma, just because what happens is you get your modifier based on the skill that it's under. So performance is charisma. So we would normally have a -2. Then you add your proficiency bonus if you have proficiency in it, and at level 3 our proficiency is 2. So we just get a 0 in something that we're proficient in. So we just do a straight roll anytime we do a performance check.
Yes.
It's great. It's great. It's so wonderful.
It is perfection, of course.
I love it. So those are all of our proficiencies. That's also why I love rogues. You get so many proficiencies. It's so great. Okay. Now we're going to do equipment.
Equipment.
So I'm gonna just keep rolling dice and I'll tell you what I get. We're proficient in a short sword. Our options were a rapier or a short sword. I rolled for a short sword.
Oh, we got a short sword?
Yeah, we got a short sword. That's what we have. And then we either have a short bow and a quiver or another short sword.
I wrote swords. Oh my gosh.
Nice. I'm here for it.
Short.
We also got a short bow and a quiver of 20 arrows. Wow. And then we get a burglar Adventurer's pack, a Dungeoneer's pack, or an Explorer's pack. And with a 4, we're gonna get a Dungeoneer's pack.
Dungeoneer's pack.
For those of you who don't know what a Dungeoneer's pack is, it has a ton of really good stuff for diving into dungeons and things. It's fun.
Yeah.
Lots of fucking pitons and torches and rations and 50 feet of rope. Yay.
Yeehaw.
And then we also get our leather armor, which we already put our AC in. 2 daggers.
2 daggers.
And thieves' tools. Whoop, whoop. I love it. I love thieves' tools, and I want some.
Yes.
Nice.
Would be very
Nice.
cool.
Yeah. Alright, so that's all of our equipment. Now we get into all of our features.
Features.
Okay. Our first one, I need you to go back to the other page again, because it has to do with our proficiencies. It's called Expertise.
Expertise.
So at first level, we get to choose either 2 of your skill proficiencies or proficiency with thieves' tools and double the modifier. Roll to see which one we're going to get. We get proficiency in our thieves' tools. And then how many skills do we have, Claire?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna roll a d6 and I'll tell you which one we're super, super good at.
Okay.
I got 5. So whichever one is the 5th one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Medicine.
We're super, super good at medicine.
I'm just gonna.
We get to double our proficiency in medicine.
Extra highlight.
Extra highlight.
And
that
thieves'
means level
tools.
3, instead of adding just a regular +2, we get to add a +4 to any checks we make with our thieves' tools or a medicine check. Which is lit.
Nice.
Alright. Also at first level, we get my favorite part, which is sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. So this one's really funny and weird. You just do a ton of extra damage just because you're really good at it. That's it. That's what sneak attack is. Once per turn, you deal an extra 1d6 to a creature you hit. If you have advantage. If you don't have advantage, it's if another ally is within 5 feet of the target. That enemy isn't incapacitated and you don't have disadvantage. And the number of dice increases every level. So at level 3, we get to add 2d6 to our damage rolls. So we get to do a lot of extra damage on our first hit.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we also get Thieves' Cant as another language-y thing. It's not really a language, it's just kind of like code.
I'm putting it under languages because that's what I normally do.
That's what I do too. Yeah, it's not really some people think of it as another language, but it's really more.
It's like a way of speaking about mundane things in a secret way.
Saying one thing but meaning another thing is really what Thieves' Cant is, and so you just know how to talk to people in this hidden message way.
Yeah.
And this is through written ways and also speaking. It's cool. It's cool. It's fun. Then you also know at 2nd level, that's all the stuff we get for 1st level. At 2nd level, we get cunning action, which means we are able to take a dash, disengage, or a hide action as a bonus action on our turn. So normally if you want to dash, disengage, or hide, you have to take your whole action to use it. As a rogue at second level and on, you can do it as bonus action. So it gives you more action economy.
Yeah.
Which is great and fun. And also you can hide, because then if you hide and attack on your next turn, and you're hidden from the, like, a thing you're attacking, then you get to add your sneak attack bonus.
Exactly. It stacks a little bit.
Yeah, it helps. It works out.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we get our roguish archetype.
What will it be?
This is gonna be our subclass for rogue. So we've already in the past rolled for scout and swashbuckler. That would be Quilliam was a scout.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ibit was a swashbuckler? Yes. Ibit was our second character. She was a Grum.
Yes, swashbuckler rogue.
Yes. And so, this one, we're not going to do any of those ones. I took those off the list. Sorry, y'all.
I've already heard about them.
Fuck. I gotta roll again. Okay. Ha! There! I did it! I didn't have to lie about it!
This is a great moment to freeze, McKaylee.
So there's one...
I just want to say, we never have any intention about lying on our rolls. However, explain why you were so excited about what I presume this subclass is, McKaylee.
So during break, me and Claire were talking, and I was like, it would be really cool if we rolled for this specific rogue subclass because we have such a high intelligence. And then Claire was like, haha, well, you're rolling the dice. What if you just, like, you know...
If you really want it.
We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't. We don't do it. There's been a couple times where we've not updated a chart because we have all these charts and we take things out sometimes. And I rolled something that was already taken out, or that wasn't taken out yet, but it was meant to be taken out, and there were two options. And we had to roll another dice because the thing is we don't make decisions. The reason why we don't pick things is because it makes us nervous to make decisions. But why don't you tell us, McKaylee, what's our subclass? What's our roguish type?
Oh, our subclass is a mastermind.
Mastermind!
So this is from Xanther's Guide to Everything, which is also where we got the Scout Rogue for Quilliam way back in episode 1. Xanther's is so cool. It's really fun. It's about a mob boss. It's written by a mob boss beholder that runs the city, and it's so cool. And we kind of maybe based or like took inspiration from that for a mob beholder boss that runs a child mining operation. Way back with Dresley. Elvira Dresley.
Yeah.
Elvira / Dresley. That character. I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, so this one, it says the words are your weapons, and I love that because we have very bad charisma, but it's great. Okay. Yes, your focus, though, as this... Am I frozen?
No, you're not. I'm
okay,
just checking something.
You froze for a minute, and I can... It's great.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. So our focus as a mastermind rogue is on people and, like, their influence and secrets and stuff. And so, yeah, you're all about secrets and things.
I like this. Why have I never made a character like this? This sounds...
I know, Jesus, Claire, this is written right here for you.
This is also why I really want to run a campaign is because I love secrets so much. It is my bread and butter, and the DM gets to have all the secrets. So
that's why I couldn't be a DM with you as my player, because I wanted to tell you all the things I came up with as a DM for the game, but it was like, I can't, because you're the player in the game, and I'll ruin it.
Yeah. I just like
also,
secrets
I wanted to
so
tell you
much.
all the things that I pulled out of my ass as a DM.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty much everything.
You know. It happens. I think I also did that when I DM'd a one-shot. Because the thing about it, be a DM if you want to, because it's fun. But the thing about it is that you'll plan, and I'm sure, Michaela, you can agree with this, because you've done it more than I have. You can plan as much as possible, and the moment you start a session, your players will ask you something you did not plan for. In any capacity. Mm-hmm. But they won't know that.
Improv, baby, that's what it is. You just make it all up. Yes, and the whole way through.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep. Especially
you have to have random name generators pulled out in like tables.
And when your party's like, I want to go to this tarot card reading, and I want the tarot card reader to give me a reading. You say yeah. You go up and you roll a dice for me, because that gives you some time to pull some shit out. And they roll dice, all anticipating something planned, and then they get something and maybe it's not planned, but that's okay. Just like building a D&D character, there are lots of things you learn as you go. Mm-hmm. Just like our mastermind rogue, which I hadn't looked at this kind of rogue before. But it sounds amazing. Very cool, so tell us more about it, McKaylee.
Okay. So, at level 3, we get what's called Master of Intrigue. Mm-hmm. So when you choose this archetype, you get proficiency with the Disguise Kit, the Forgery Kit, and a set of gaming set of your choice.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of things that we get.
It's a lot of things. You get proficiency in so many things.
That's cool. I'm just gonna make some room for that.
I'm gonna roll real quick for what our gaming set is. There's 4 options in the player's handbook. So we get a dice set.
Oh, a dice set.
Yeah, we're proficient in dice sets. Let's go. Yeah, so we have Disguise Kit, Forgery Kit, and Dice.
Dice. Is it just a dice set?
Dice.
Or, it's a dice set. Okay.
It's just dice set, yeah. And then we also get proficiency in 2 more languages. We're gonna be so linguistically good.
2 more languages.
Okay. We are proficient in, 2 very normal languages. Halfling and Orc.
Oh, these are the most normal languages we rolled for.
Did you get that?
Halfling and Orc?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yes.
Yeah.
It was frozen for so long. I was waiting to get booted from the call.
Oh, no.
We love Wi-Fi.
We love... Yep.
Okay. So that is the first half of what this ability is. So additionally, we can mimic speech patterns and accents of anyone we hear speak for 1 minute, enabling us to pass as a native speaker, provided that we know the language.
That's cool. This feels like we're pretty observant hermit.
Yes.
Like maybe we're a hermit in a place near like a path that people travel because we're a mastermind.
Yeah, or maybe we're like in a small town or like village that like people like it's right by a big road. Maybe people like come through to visit, like to on their way every once in a while, you know?
I have an
like
idea.
It's like a stopping point. It's not a place people like come to visit, but it's like a place along the road that's like, you need shelter from a storm, like you're gonna pop in.
And I have some ideas.
Okay.
I've got some thoughts.
Nice.
I've got some.
Okay, so that's the one thing that we get.
Okay.
At 3rd level. Also at 3rd level, we get the Master of Tactics. So we are able to use the help action as a bonus action. And we can use the help action to aid an ally in attacking a creature within 30 feet, rather than just within 5 feet of us, as long as the target can see or hear us.
Ooh, that's cool.
So I think what I'm getting from this is that it's wanting us to like use our words, in a way to help, you know, be a distraction to help out.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. Yeah, if you use the help actions, normally like you're right next to a person when you do that. So that we get to be 30 feet away is pretty rad. But you gotta do it with an ally, so we need allies.
I'm just thinking. I'm sorry. I'm not frozen.
What?
No, I'm just thinking of ideas.
Oh,
I love it. I love the story building. I'm trying. And you're freezing, and it's fine.
It's pretty. That's all we get at level 3, but as we level up, it's kind of cool. Like, yeah, you get to like learn about other creatures while observing them at level 9. So you can, the DM will tell you like what your different, like how your different ability scores like compare between you and another creature as long as you observe them. And the DM might also tell you part of its history or like one of its personality traits. And then at 13th level, you can do misdirection, so you can like an attack that was meant for you, you can like misdirect them to attack somebody else.
Whoa.
Oh boy. And then at level 17, your thoughts can't be read unless you allow it. Holy shit, that'd be so great with our warlock from the Curse of Strahd. Our warlock used to read our thoughts all the fucking time.
Well, used to communicate. It was for to be able to talk in secret. So, yeah. But you're right. One of the characters also did remove the ability to communicate via that way. What?
I was just gonna say the other thing that you get with that ability is that magic would determine if you're telling the truth would say you're telling the truth if you want it to, no matter what you say. So they can do Zone of Truth, and you can just lie out of your ass.
I think you would like this. I would like it for a different reason, but I think you would like it for, like, spiteful reasons. I would like it for the secret opportunity.
Yeah.
And the deception opportunity.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm only saying that because I'm picturing Sven, like, not being a swashbuckler and being a mastermind. I feel like that would be the vibe of Sven as a mastermind rogue.
That would have been a pretty good mastermind, I gotta say.
That would have been so... You're right. It would, because misleading. It would have been very misleading that she's, like, so intelligent in that way. Only because of the way you played her.
I know. It was because I didn't know what any of the numbers meant when I made the character.
But hey!
So I was still learning. And also I only had 2 hours before that campaign started, and they were like, make a character! And I was like, here you go!
Heck!
I don't know how to make characters! And then started my lifelong obsession with making characters. Go away!
Fast forward to right now.
There's a fly in my room, and it keeps bothering me.
Terrible.
But that's all!
That's all?
No, that's all.
Does that mean it's time for the potato?
Of course that means it's time for the potato.
What's
the potato, Claire? I asked it first.
You stole the words right out of my soul, I think. Not my mouth, because it was not even there yet. The potato. So, if you've been hanging out, it's evident that we're rolling for all of our decisions on tables that McKaylee sourced together from all of the materials that are available. Not all of it, but like most of it. A lot of it, a good amount.
UA, and it's like only UA that I deemed worthy.
Yeah, you know, but we're rolling on tables of things. We thought it would be fun to have an extra table. That is our potato. Potato isn't totally miscellaneous. It does stand for something, which I will go over now. It stands for personalized, obscure traits about tenacious onions. So, this makes total sense if you think about it, because this is a table of traits and story challenges or like physical traits, lots of different obscure traits that personalize your character, and all of our characters they're tenacious onions because they have layers, and these are just a bunch of random things that McKaylee and I have put on this table. I think there's like 200 or something.
There's a little over 200.
Yeah. So it's we like to roll for a couple or 3 or so, just to give us some leads.
Jumping off points.
Yeah, we're throwing some hooks in the water of this story.
Yeah. It gives us some, and sometimes they fit with what we've been building. Sometimes they're just so far out in left field that we gotta like kind of run out there and figure out how we're gonna work.
Like we, for example, we rolled a Warforged Warlock a couple weeks ago, maybe more than that. Yes. Love them, but they don't believe in magic. And we made it work.
That's so good.
Yeah, they don't believe in magic, and sometimes it works perfectly like that when it doesn't make sense until you like make it, and sometimes it's just kind of, I don't know, it's there.
Chaos.
But yeah, it's to lean into our chaos. So let's roll on this potato, McKaylee.
Okay, I'm so excited. I'm rolling my new dice.
Okay.
All right. I got a 75, so I'm going to scroll down and see what that is. A 75. This is so perfect.
Okay.
Has only just now gone outside for the first time.
Oh, spicy. That one does make sense.
We've never been outside in our lives.
Oh, this adds to my... Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I did. All right. I'm going to roll again with different dice. Is that... Yes? We're doing...
Yeah, let's do 3.
Do you want to roll one?
Oh, okay.
We can each roll.
I've got my, this is a candle, and I've got 3 of my mini sets of dice just hanging out in here.
Nice.
Because, just because.
Yeah. Why not?
I rolled a 66.
A 66. Again, we keep getting, like, right around that magic number, but, like, never quite there.
Yeah, never quite. What is it?
We have to make a decision a little bit.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, it says, thinks it's pronounced potato. But is it potato or potato? And will fight you about it.
Hold on. I need to...
It's the way we spelled it, or whoever fucking spelled
It's probably me if it's about a potato.
It is about a potato. So
no, McKaylee, that one thinks it's pronounced potato with the E. With the E.
So wait, if I say it's a potato, then are you gonna be like, it's potato?
Yes. Yes.
Like I didn't enunciate the end of it right. Like
yeah.
I'm not saying potato. Like
yes.
If I say potato, but I pronounce the toe more, is that correct? Or will you still fight me on it? So it's potato or potato.
You're saying it so royally. It just potato.
Potato. Potato.
Did I mention that some of these traits are bullshit? And that's one
a lot of them are bullshit. Let me read off some we've also rolled for in the past. Oh, doesn't believe in time.
That one was fun.
That was so fun. Has a mystery sauce they put on everything. Likes to wear funny hats. Great times. Great times. Has 3 pinky toes. Alright, Claire. We have maybe one more, maybe more. But if we only do 3, do you want to roll the, percentile dice and I will roll the d10?
Oh, okay.
And we could add them together.
Hold on, I want to get a different percentile dice because...
That's fair.
I just do.
I'm going to do one of my new ones.
Cool.
I just get so happy with my new dice.
Wow. They all want to roll the same? 60.
I got an 8.
Oh, God,
So
that's
60?
so close.
So fucking close. Okay, 68.
Oh, you froze.
Really?
Repeat it.
Oh, no, it was really good. Eats bark regularly.
Oh, cool.
Yay.
Bark is in tree bark?
Yes.
Okay.
I know I wrote this one.
Why?
We eat bark, you know? Why not?
Do you want to roll another one, or do you like these?
Let's see. Let's go over what we have. We've only just now gone outside for the first time. We think it's pronounced potato. I'm gonna fight you about it. And we eat bark regularly. Let's do one more.
Okay.
Okay, do you wanna both roll again?
Sure, but let's flip-flop.
Flip-flop? Okay. I'm gonna roll this one. Alright. Oh, I got a 0.
7.
So, it's a 7 then.
Wow, we could be a cleric.
I really wanted us to get this one because I thought it'd be really cute.
What is it?
It wears pink clothes.
Only wears pink clothes?
Pink.
Cute.
Very good, very wholesome. We love our Rhett. Oh. Okay, that's good.
Wow.
I don't know. Do you want to roll for another one? Are we good?
I like it. I think we're good.
Okay.
Hold on, I just want to fix, I just want it to be a little bit more visible.
For sure.
Could
you, Miss Mary Claire, do a lovely recap for us on what we've built? And then you can share with us what your story
I want to hear what your thoughts are before I say mine, because mine's a specific direction.
Okay. I mean, I don't have any.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, welcome, class, to the character that we built today. As a reminder, this character is gonna have a happy backstory, which we will get into after this review.
And on your left, you will see.
We are a chaotic evil hobgoblin, non-binary, named Garrett Qualrug.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Qualvrug. Sorry, there's a V in there. Qualvrug. We are a mastermind rogue hermit who, we're looking for spiritual enlightenment. We need to determine what our discovery is related to our hermit background.
Mm-hmm.
We are really calm in the face of danger. We're chill, but we also, like, really want power. Hence the evil that's associated with the evilness. We have this... We know about this discovery that we have, that if we brought it to light, it might ruin the world. And we risk a lot. We risk too much to uncover lost knowledge. Again, we are happy.
We're so happy.
I don't think we have to be happy, but I think our life has been pretty happy.
Good.
From our perspective.
We've had a good life.
Yeah, we're not here to gauge what our state is right now, but our backstory is full of, like, good times, good vibes. Yeah, so as a mastermind rogue, right, we're good with secrets, and we're tactical, and we know, I feel like we have a lot of knowledge of things, because we have a lot of, like, proficiencies with different kits, and then we also know a lot of languages. We've got Common, Goblin, Infernal, Thieves' Cant, which is kind of a language, not quite.
Yeah.
Halfling and Orc. Curious to know why we know these, so that's something to think about too.
Yeah.
We've only just now gone outside for the first time. Which I wonder if this is like, we've only just now gone outside for the first time. Is that the beginning of our backstory? Is that when we go adventuring? I feel like it might be the latter, but we can figure out. Like, I feel like, but this is because my idea is specific.
Gotcha.
And then we think it's pronounced potato. And I think this makes sense because we're a hermit and we don't talk to people too much. We have -2 charisma after all, like.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen, or do your parents I feel like I've had a couple friends whose parents pronounced something incorrectly on purpose. And so when they came to school, they were pronouncing a common word very, very incorrectly in, like, a very absurd way, and it was just, like, their dad, like, joshing them or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it could be that kind of thing where we're secluded from other people, so...
Yeah.
Maybe we've heard someone say potato in halfling, and they say potato. Like, the toe part is, like... I don't know.
It's more of, like, that dialect.
Right, because we can mimic, like, the vocal pattern of someone we listen to if we know the language. So maybe that's, like, maybe that's a combination of, like, misheard things and not hearing it in common or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Good.
We eat bark regularly, and we only wear pink clothes.
Oh, our leather armor is pink.
Oh. Maybe.
What?
How do you make leather? What is leather? Leather is made of animal skin, but can it be made of other things?
You can, like, dye it.
Hold on.
Paint it.
Can leather be made from bark?
Oh my goodness, I don't think so.
Bark tanning, aka vegetable tanning, is an ancient method of creating a durable leather using the tannins from various plants. A huge variety of leathers can be made depending on the skin, the source of the tannin, and how much... The answer seems to be yes.
I wonder, I mean, like, this is fantasy world, so we can make whatever the fuck.
That's true.
I
was just curious.
If it holds up against animal leather, like how durable it is.
That's a good point. I don't even know what it's used for. This was just a Google search, which is not reliable to be truth in any sense. Although there's a WikiHow of how to bark tan.
How to bark tan? What? What? There's a WikiHow.
Bark tanning, how to, Woodland Ways block. I'm sorry, I just... Because what if there was, like, a pink, or a white barked tree that's, like, tinged pink? I don't know,
I'll look into it.
Who knows?
We'll look into it.
It's a thought. It's like flavor. It's not anything that needs to be rooted in fact. But it would be cool. It would be a cool concept too. I mean, we made the Warforged we were talking about earlier. They're petrified wood, because they're one of the other potato things about them is that they're rainbow, or they like rainbow.
Yeah, they like to wear lots of rainbow.
Right.
We were like,
so
we're a Warforged. We don't really wear clothes. So what if we're just made of rainbow?
Yeah, rainbow petrified bark, petrified wood. But yeah, you can do whatever you want with your character. So, heck yeah. Okay, so do you have any thoughts about story stuff?
I've just been wanting to hear what your thoughts were. I haven't really been thinking a lot on it, to be honest.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
it's also, you like to build the mechanical stuff, and I like the story, so this is appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to stick with me, alright?
Okay.
I'm
here.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out where to start. Thoughts? Where do they go? Who knows? So, as a review, because I think this thought really contrasts with last week's character. So, as a reminder, last week's character, we decided to build an owl folk who had the most traumatic or tragic backstory, like very sad. The end of the backstory part for her was that she's like cursed to be stuck in this ancient library, which, as we've been building these characters, we build some of the world as well, just because it's like you have to like pull from something, and we don't have an established world for these characters. So we're kind of homebrewing our own world, right? And there's this ancient, buried, lost library that was a part of a Yuan-Ti civilization. Right. That was destroyed by some natural disaster. Or magical. Yeah, somehow it sunk and was like lost, and a lot of the characters, there's like a lot of myth with power around it, and like powerful tomes and texts and stuff. A lot of characters have reasons to seek it out, or are kind of being led there by some thing. Demon? Or, a demon, or like something that wants power, whether it's like a book that's cursed, or like a person that's cursed, or possessed. So there's a lot like, not all the characters have something to do with it, but there's a lot of characters that are. Yeah, there's a lot of characters pointing that way. Last week, our character was there before it was lost, and is still there. Just the sad part. She's an NPC. She would make a lot of sense as an NPC. Yeah. Like a good, helpful one. I think knows her way around the library. If she became a PC, I think it would be after... Like, that would be such a secret if she got out somehow, or if she just joined the party while they were in the library, and like maybe like if your character died in the library and you hadn't met the owl yet, and she just like showed up because somebody needed a character to play, and she's there. That would be wild. I love it. Okay, so I feel like I kind of want to talk a little bit about the library. It'll make sense in a second. So do we think that is the library inherently like evil. We know that there's like sacrifices to like get into the library, like physical and emotional and like spiritual sacrifices. But do you think that there's any? Do you think there's multiple entrances? Do you think there's like? Is the whole
depends on where you're trying to go and like what you're. I think to get into the building itself, maybe you don't have to sacrifice much because maybe you're just in like a lobby area, and then you have to decide what section of the library you're trying to enter, and that'll have its own kind of price to get in.
Okay. So here's what my brain says, right?
Okay.
We're a hermit.
Yes.
We've only just... We've been inside forever. Hold on. I think you know where I'm going with this. We are searching for spiritual enlightenment. We have a discovery yet to be determined. We want power. The thing that we have, the discovery we have, could ruin the world. And we risk too much to uncover lost knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like we're also in the library.
Yeah!
But I don't know how we got here, but we're really happy about it.
Yeah.
Like,
we're so happy.
Like, this library's gotta be giant, right? Because there's so many sections. We've talked about how it's probably like a labyrinth, sort of. So I wonder if maybe we didn't really have to sacrifice anything to be here. Because, I don't know.
Oh, idea.
Yes, go
idea.
for it.
Idea. Okay, what if our family are keepers of the library? And so we're a part of like generations that have just lived here, and we know all the secrets of the library. That's why our knowledge, our discovery could destroy the world, because we know so much about the library.
Okay.
Like, we know all the hidden parts.
Do you think are we keepers?
That's why we're a hermit.
Are we keepers?
What?
Or are we guardians? Or are we like lackeys? Because if it's we've talked about how
it's
to.
A little both.
It's a Yuan-ti. Yuan-ti. I can't speak. But so like, what's our?
I think the city that used to be there,
Mm-hmm.
it was a Yuan-ti civilization, because we determined that they were followers of Seth.
Right.
A Yuan-ti god with 2 S's, I think from 3rd edition.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Pulled it forward to our 5th edition world. I think that civilization was like, because Yuan-ti are like monstrous creatures, similar to how a hobgoblin's a monstrous creature.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just a really big hub of like lots of people, and so maybe this hobgoblin family was just a part of that. They've just lived in that city, and they're just like, a part of it.
Yeah. So do you think, because I think it can go, I mean, if we really want to reflect this other character that we built, it could be,
Did we leave because we found love?
Possibly, yeah. I'm wondering though, are we also under this, like, maybe for us it wouldn't be a curse, it would be, like...
Maybe we chose it, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's like,
we want to be protectors.
Yeah, maybe it's... So if our family is, like, generational protectors of the library...
Yeah.
Maybe it's like certain, like the beginning of the library is where our family is like supposed to be, because maybe the inside of the library is for like fancier people to like more powerful people to protect it.
Mm-hmm. Magical people.
Right. Yeah.
There's a fly on my forehead. That was a lot.
It really loves you. What?
There's 2 of them, that's why.
Oh, that's, I feel like when there's one, there's more than one.
I don't like it. Okay, continue. I'll try to be distracted.
No, I was just thinking maybe we... Do you... Because then this goes into the history of the library, which we are just...
I know, we're...
piecemeal over here.
Everything's just been like, there's a library. And now we're like, there's protectors of the library.
When do we think... there's a library. There's protectors. Do you think that... gosh... Were we, like...
Born in the library?
Were we born in the library after it was buried? I don't know. Like, how... We've never been outside. Like, what... How have we never been outside, you know?
I think we've always been, like, a part of the library since it's been buried. Like, yeah. We've lived underground.
Wow.
In this buried ruined city.
I know sometimes the lore doesn't really matter, but what's the lore behind hobgoblins? Is it relevant?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hobgob. Because that hobgob that we fought when we were looking for Joe was in a dungeon.
Yeah, it was in a cave thing in the woods.
Which you could put whatever wherever. So
yeah.
Let me see.
So nervous.
Oh, this kind of makes sense. You know, we had talked about hobgoblins being like lawful evil, tending towards that alignment. But it kind of talks about hobgoblins having a code of honor, so that kind of makes sense that we'd be like protecting a library. Like maybe.
Yeah, there's probably like a fandom page somewhere that like talks more about it.
Yeah, I'm looking at something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, they're mostly in like communities with like with goblins and bugbears. But they're normally, I think, like the big top dogs of the societies.
I think it makes sense that we are protecting the library. And I think whatever the circumstances that made this library be buried, I don't know, we're stuck here. But I think, well, that's the thing. Either we were born in the library and we've never left, or we were born in the library and we made the choice to stay when we knew it would be, like, buried, or when we knew that there was a chance of something happening that would, like, keep us here.
Yeah. Maybe, I think that would be really cute, because maybe we just love the library so much.
Yeah. And yeah. So we have, like, clearance to the library.
Yeah.
So we can, we have generational clearance. And, like, access.
We don't have to cut off our wings.
We don't have to cut off our wings.
Yay.
And I think we took on whatever. Maybe it's not a curse. Maybe it's a different thing than Ira.
Yeah.
Ira.
Yeah. I think because hers we decided was because she opened a book.
Right.
I think that Garrett's is probably because they, like, made a vow or something.
Yeah.
Like, so it's their ways of staying with the library for so many, like, years and generations after is, like, different. and like surviving on being underground.
I feel like whatever caused the library to get lost, I feel like there were definitely people in the library that didn't want to be there when it was lost. So I think we, being the uncharismatic hermit that we are, I think we, like, sneaked around and, like, listened to them talk and learned how to speak halfling and orc and...
Yeah.
I think Infernal was maybe... That one feels like we would have learned it from the books, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere in the library. I mean, the place is mostly with Abyssal, but I think Infernal's definitely, like, a section in the library.
Yeah.
Like, it's about devils and things.
And then, okay, so we're looking for spiritual enlightenment.
Yes.
Do we think, maybe we think that, so, like, knowledge and power kind of tie together for us, I think, it seems. Like, lost knowledge. Maybe the idea that the library is buried has, like, given us this motivation to learn more, because it's lost knowledge now, so we get to know it.
We and, like, these few people stuck here till they die have this knowledge.
Right. And we're intelligent, too, so I think we maybe we managed to get past our access, because of our brain is so smart. And we're a mastermind, so.
Yes. I just had like potato traits are, and I'm frozen, maybe possibly.
And now you're back.
Hello. Okay, so I had a thought, because I was thinking on what our potato traits were, and I was like, well, one of them is that we always wear pink. Why do we always wear pink? What if it's more of like a salmon-y color or something, and it's like the colors of the library, so we're like wearing the library's like uniform.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else, and I was gonna say, McKaylee, this is a happy character. Please, no, please don't.
What? I was going happy. I was saying because we're prideful.
You said it's like, maybe it's like not quite pink.
Yeah.
And then you paused.
Do you think I was gonna say it's because it's filled with blood or something?
No, I thought you were just talking about we were here until all the other people died.
Oh yeah.
And I just.
Oh, it's not quite pink. It's because we killed everybody.
No, because we used them to make the leather. That's what I was in. Yeah, we're not doing that. But that's what I thought you were saying.
I'm trying to stick to our code. Jeez, Claire.
I'm sorry. You paused in a way that I was like, is that? Please don't let it be this.
No, I was just trying to think of why are we wearing pink if we're like so proud of our position? Like, what if it's like?
Oh yeah.
That's the color of the library. It's like a little like it's not like bright pink, like hot pink or something, but like the library's like colors, like pink.
Yeah.
Or something.
I think that could that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's the discovery that we have made? Is this what motivates us to leave, too? Is that...
What if
Okay.
we discovered how to bring the library back to the surface? And we left because we need to go and, like, get something to help us complete whatever, like, maybe it's, like, a ritual or something that we need to do to, like,
I mean, that actually is really smart because it could ruin the world because it has so much power. But we think it's so cool because knowledge is power, man. Like, everybody needs the knowledge.
Yeah, we're just bringing it to the people. Like, we're not doing anything bad.
Okay, right? I like that. Yeah, no, that's good.
Oh.
Okay, so let me take some bullets because
yes,
we're making so many characters. I feel like this could also be a cool NPC.
Yeah. Not quite a villain, not quite a good guy, just someone that you, like, run into and they're like, oh yeah, I'm bringing this library back. And you're like, wait, fuck, what?
This is, like, the kind of character that you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, great. because they're so excited to talk about their thing.
Sorry.
And only I feel like if this was an NPC or if this was a playable character, I mean it could be a playable character. It is a playable character.
Yeah.
This would be one of those things where, gosh, I hope the party would roll insight, because I think the character would be so like cute and like unassuming and poor at speaking, but really excited about the things that they're doing.
Yeah.
And only when you prod them and ask them do you realize how insanely evil it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's great.
Such a fun like side quest kind of character that you run into. I think that you're like, oh, we're gonna help this guy find this gem and do this thing, and then it turns out to be related to your overarching like trying to find the library.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit! Like once you figure it out, it's a big thing.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, I need to take some bullets. So we grew up in library.
Yes.
I really love this library.
I love this library.
It's an accident, but it's so good.
It needs a name. We still don't have a name for it.
We do need to.
Yeah.
Maybe we can, we normally build D&D characters, but maybe we can build a D&D location.
Ooh.
We flipped to the homebrew side.
Ooh.
Sounds kind of fun.
I gotta figure out how to table it.
How do we make a randomized table for building a place?
Yes. I will figure it out. Don't
Okay,
you worry.
so we grew up in the library. We're protector of library. Chose to stay when we knew it would be lost.
Yes.
So that means we knew it would be lost. So that means there's a reason why it was lost.
Yes. We saw it coming somehow. Ooh, I'm excited to build out that part of this story.
Me too.
Like, of the world, like what this calamity was. That, like.
This is like the
lost
suspension
and-
of disbelief, because we might play some of these characters in something,
Yeah.
or maybe we'll DM some people to be the characters. I don't know. Whatever y'all want, chat. Let us know.
Or maybe we won't decide what the calamity thing was, and we'll
Yeah.
just hand it off to a DM.
Yeah. We'll just
And
be
be
like, here's all the stuff you need wrapped into a bow. Do it with it what you will.
Have fun with it.
Okay, so we chose to stay when we knew it would be lost. So, we took vow.
Mm-hmm. And now have lived for thousands of years in the library because of it.
I don't think we should decide whether or not we've seen Ira.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's up to whoever.
I think
plays
that's,
this
yeah,
character.
whoever plays character, whoever tells the story.
Whoever DMs.
It's
yeah.
possible, but it's also possible that it's not, because we've talked about how this is a very fucking big library.
A big library run by magic, so time and space also is kind of funky,
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We wear pink clothes. It's the...
It's
Maybe
the colors.
It's either the colors of the library or it's the colors of our position in the library.
Yeah.
Because...
It's like our family crest.
Oh,
That's
cute.
It's the color that's part of our family crest.
It's part of our family crest. Okay. Oh, gosh. Armor is family, crest, and positional.
Nice.
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 And the discovery we made is that we know how to raise the library. How did we get out of the library? I don't know.
Huh?
How did we get out of the library?
We know all of it, so we know the secret of how to get out, in and out.
Oh, is that easy?
I think it's easy if you have standing in the library. I think it's only easy to us.
Well, also because we took a vow we're not cursed to be here.
Yeah, we're not forced to be in a
library. That makes Ira's story so much sadder because maybe she knows how to get out of the library, but she can't.
She's bound to it.
That sucks. Know how to raise.
But we haven't had a reason to leave till recently.
What if we just finished reading all the books?
Oh my goodness. We're that kind of shut in.
We're a hermit.
Yeah.
It took us 1,000 years to read all these books. 200 books in 1 year? No. Yeah. Millions of books in 1,000 or 10,000s of years. I don't know. That's a real book person.
Mhm.
You like books. Sure. I think though. Do we think that? So we know that the library is lost knowledge.
Yes.
I wonder if now that we know all the knowledge, it's not lost to us.
Yeah.
So another motivation to leave
is to find more knowledge.
Is to find spiritual enlightenment above ground. And uncover the knowledge that is now lost to us because we've been underground for thousands of years. So maybe these are like the tiniest things that I think about with characters that are like, so mundane, not important, but
yeah,
I just like it.
It's good. It's good. I think I like it.
It's nice.
Damn.
Cute. Oh, and then what's the bark? Did we just start? I
think we went above ground and we were like, man, trees. What the fuck? You can eat them. And so we just started eating them, and we thought they tasted really fucking amazing.
Is the opening to the library in some sort of forest? Is the opening
the way that we get in and out is through a forest.
Okay. And then we just see trees.
And we go, tree!
Do you think the library has, like, regular person books in it? Is it all just, like, is it also a library, or is it just powerful library?
I think that's what the front portion is, is it has just, like, regular, like, when you first enter and you don't have to pay a price,
just a regular library.
It's just regular library.
Okay.
Just, like,
so we did learn about the things outside of the library.
Yeah, so we at least have a basic knowledge. We just haven't put it into use of, like, how
maybe we really respect trees because they make paper.
That's true.
So we this is so irrelevant.
It's good.
We see trees and we're like, mad respect, trees. You give me so much, why not just give me more? And then we eat the bark. Nice. Just imagine us walking out and seeing a tree and we're bad at charisma, remember? Say that to the tree. We say that to the tree, we talk to the trees.
Trees can talk to us.
Yeah, maybe we, even if we know that they don't, I think we still would talk to them because it's less scary than people.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe?
They don't respond to us, and we don't have to worry about their judgment.
Yeah. But we're so happy, so maybe we're just talking to the tree because we're really happy.
We're happy to have somebody to talk to. It's a living thing.
I think this is very... I think we've achieved the happy backstory.
Yes. I agree.
Despite the fact that we're chaotic evil, I think it makes a lot of sense.
And we might destroy the world, but it's fine. I love it.
This would be a nugget of an NPC to run into. If anybody wants to use this, friend, they exist. Here they are. Oh, nope, this is the dirt. That way.
Oh. Is it this way? No, it's this way.
Yeah.
This way.
Look at that. Whoa, so cute. Okay, do you want to transition back to our other?
Sure.
All right.
Fuck you, fly. Sorry, I'm ready.
Okay.
I killed the fly tonight, but it's gonna be fine.
All right. Ready for a transition, McKaylee?
Yes.
All right. And go. And we're back. Nice.
Wow. So good. We did it. We made a happy character.
We made a happy character. I'm really excited. I'm so excited about every character we make, but this one is cool. All of them are cool. This one is extra cool.
Yes.
And just a little absurd, but I think it's silly, so that's fun.
Yes. I'm excited to see. I hope to see somebody play this character someday.
It would be
we're
really
currently in the process of figuring out. We want to do a one-shot, or like a couple, or like a long campaign, including some of these wonderful characters that we built.
Yeah.
So if you guys in chat know anybody who'd be interested in playing with us, or maybe DMing, reach out to us on our Twitter and our Instagram, and we'll see if maybe we can,
Also, I think it would be really cool because part of this is showing the character creation process because it's kind of confusing. I think it would be really cool to have a session 0 as well, for even if it's just, I know McKaylee's frozen, but she's back now, I think. But I think it would be cool to have. It would be cool to have a session 0, like even if it's just like an hour stream, because that is an important aspect, I think, for when you're playing a campaign, is that you go over some things that are like they're important, but they aren't necessarily like playing the game. Yeah. And I think it's important to know about that too, and to know what it looks like, and even it's not like. If we were to do a one-shot, we would be, like, in a story, and you'd get to see how the characters are played, and that would be really fun and cool. But also, people talk about Session 0 so much, but it's good to see it, too, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun. It would be fun. Because then you get more understanding of the good, tasty bits of D&D, which some of it's not tasty because of whatever reason, but session 0s are tasty, so.
Definitely. I've always enjoyed doing that, like, especially when you build all your characters together in a session 0 and, like, figuring out your relationships and then figuring out how you guys expect the game, like, what you're expecting from a game, and what you,
like what topics you shouldn't touch on, and, like, just,
that kind of thing.
It also, did you hear that squeak? That was...
We're having a great time with microphones right now.
That was wood squeaking.
That was wood?
Yeah. My desk is made of wood.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I think that's... It's a good way to, like, feel out the group you're gonna play with, and know if it's gonna go well, because if you're building a D&D character, that's fun, and McKaylee can tell you, it's fun to build D&D characters. You can have a full binder of them, always ready to be played, but then you have to, then the next step is to find people to play with, and that's a different process that I think it'd be cool to kind of, show it.
Yeah, definitely.
Spicy.
Spicy indeed.
Wow. Well, this has been a fun stream.
Yes.
We are,
We are. Words.
Stream podcasters or pod streamers. We don't know.
Yes. Wonderful streamcast.
We're a little bit more official now because we are the heckin' affiliate peoples.
The heckin' affiliates.
We don't know what that means just yet. And if it means anything changes, we don't know either, but we'll be here next week still.
Yes. And next week, 7 p.m. CST, 5 p.m. PST.
And we also we're here on Twitch, and if you've had a good time, definitely follow us. We also have other social medias which we do stuff on sometimes. We put these videos onto YouTube a couple days later. We have Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
Yes.
And that's it.
I highly recommend Twitter for Claire's wonderful thoughts. And then if you want to see fun character art or like fun tips and tricks that we post, we have some lovely stuff that Claire makes for our Instagram. So
and McKaylee makes the character art. Gosh. It's funny because it's funny on Twitter because I talk in third person a lot about myself. It's a trippy time, but it's still fun. And also, if you like TTRPGs and D&D, you should definitely like hang out in TTRPG Twitter because those are some of the nicest people I've ever like interacted with. They're very cool, very amazing. Every one of them is wonderful. Everyone that I've interacted with is wonderful. Yeah, and we also have TikTok, which we put clips on, and then I'm doing things on there sometimes. And yeah, you can support us by following us on those things, and then you'll also get notifications when we do stuff. So that's a win-win for you, and a happy time for us.
That's a little mini self-promo at the end of our stream.
Yeah, I think we're bad at self-promo. We don't do it very good.
We're working on it.
Yes. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a good time. I had a good time.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys, tonight. We definitely always appreciate these Tuesday nights with all y'all.
Yeah, they're always very fun. They're always very chaotic. There's lots of tangents. We might do some like other kinds of stuff too. Like discussing characters that we've played. Just for fun, because we do it in tangents.
We already do it so much.
We do it so much. Might as well dedicate a whole day to it.
Share with y'all the story of our wonderful characters.
Yeah, and yeah.
Just
yeah. How many more times can we say it, McKaylee?
A million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Everyone, I hope you have a good one, a good day, night, or otherwise.
Whatever time of the day it is for you right now, I hope it's good.
Yeah, if you have friends building a D&D character for the first time ever, kindly direct them to us, because we can help them. If you want to, or not, it's whatever you feel. Yeah. Have a great time the rest of your day, evening. We will see you next week.
See y'all next week. Well, we build another character with maybe trauma. Yay!
Good night.